Welcome everyone to another fabulous episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrick. With me, Paul, and my husband Patrick, and little Snow White 90210!
Hello, bitches! Before we begin and we introduce our guest today, I just want to remind you to rate, review, and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell. Tell everyone you know, right, babe? They should
Hurry
tell
up,
everyone.
wake up your dead grandmother. You know the drill. And by now, we've already got it all knocked in.
Exactly. Tell your mother, your brother, your sister, and watch on YouTube and listen. And
We love you. We love your support, but we need more.
exactly. and comment. I will answer them. He will not.
I will have somebody answer for me.
Exactly. I'm excited because today we have like a super fucking star.
Okay.
Superstar!
Superstar. I
Whatever.
love her music.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm
Everybody
a
loves their
huge
music.
freaking fan. I'm fangirling right
Yes.
now. And she's just our friend, Carney Wilson.
Oh, thank you.
In
I'm
the
so I love it.
Call
I love
it
you.
to Beverly Hills Boutique.
Here
and
we
it's
are.
from Wilson Phillips. right?
Yes,
Is the
surrounded
best.
by all these glorious gowns
What do you
and
think?
two fabulous men. I love you, or women. I love you, and it's great to be here.
You've
Thank you
never
for
been
having
to our
me.
boutique before.
I have never been here.
She's eating around the corner. She's eating around across
Yeah,
the
I was
street.
like-
She's sold stuff
Of
down
course,
the hall.
and all I could think of was like the Palm is like 3 doors down from me. I
Yeah,
can't take it.
yeah.
This coffee is delicious, by
I
the
know,
way.
drink up, baby.
It's jet fuel. I might
Drink up.
shit before we
Well,
are done
you know
with
what
this.
we got?
That's okay.
The Louvre is downstairs. The Louvre is downstairs. Look, I got my fingernails painted for you.
They're
too.
so
cute.
cute. I
Right?
love, yes.
He does that all
But
the
who
time.
he could take their eyes off that ring? God help me.
I know.
That's a ring.
It
It's
is a
the
ring,
only thing
right?
I've got from him at
I
this
thought mine
point.
was big.
That's big.
That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's pretty. Thank you.
You know what his ring is called? Carney?
What?
The Mistress.
Oh God.
Mistress.
Mine's the cunt.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life.
How did your husband propose to you?
Let's see. We were at the Ivy.
Okay.
Oh my
One of my favorite
God.
restaurants.
I love
yeah.
the Ivy.
On
I-
Robertson.
Yes, on
Which
Robertson.
is still there.
The classic restaurant. I love the dishes. I love everyone there. Everything.
Yep.
I had many dinners there with all the record companies and all
And
the
the paparazzi
executives.
outside.
All the paparazzi.
Love it.
Always waiting out there.
It's the Craig's before Craig's was
yeah,
Craig's.
Exactly.
That you used to go
Yes.
to be seen and be seen.
Yes.
And you still go, but then also, I feel like everybody makes the appointment to go there, the reservation, because they just want to be seen.
Absolutely.
Rather than
100%.
really dining. Because, I mean, you know, the food is delicious at all. It's always, you know, the clam, or not the corn chowder.
Corn-
the
Oh,
corn chowder and the
yes.
crab cakes.
Yes,
God,
crab
with the,
cakes.
With crab cakes with the fresh dill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna want it right now. But anyway, we went to the Ivy,
Yep.
and we were. I didn't think he was going to propose, but I don't know. I thought maybe he would. I don't know what I. What I
How
was
long had you
expecting.
guys been together? Before you
Not
proposed?
long. It was 9 months.
Oh, wow.
And we went there.
That's short.
And he was in town. He was living in Philadelphia,
Okay.
and so he flew in and he lost his luggage.
Oh.
And so we had
Convenient.
right.
You
So
have
he
to be
lost.
naked.
Right. Fine with me. Fine. But he lost his luggage, so he's like, "Can you get me a sweater? Because I have nothing to wear." So I went and got him a sweater.
Okay.
And what he did is he, in the middle of dinner, and
Yep.
we had the lobster. We had the linguine with lobster. They're also famous for that.
love
It's
it.
delicious,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're eating, and he goes, I have to go to the restroom. I said, okay. We were outside in the front on the patio.
Yes.
Of course.
So
The picket
he-
fence.
Yes, the white picket fence. So he goes to the bathroom and he comes back and we're just eating and he goes, God, you know, this sweater, thank you for getting it for me, but he goes, all these strings are like,
Like coming off?
Yeah, he's like, can you just pull this, get
What an ungrateful little bitch.
Right. So I'm like, okay, whatever with the string. He goes, yeah, just get that off for me. So I pull it and I'm pulling the string. And all of a sudden there's a ring dangling on the string.
Oh my
that
God,
is
how
so
clever.
exciting.
Really different, you know, it's just, and
Your sweater that
on
you
the sweater that I
gave
got him, and everybody and I went, and of course I go, you know, make this gasp. Everyone's like looking at
Of
me,
course.
you know.
Of course.
And he said, I'm paraphrasing slightly, but he
Yeah.
said something like, "I don't want to spend another day without you ever. You know, you're my soulmate. You know, will you spend the rest of your life with me? Will you be my wife? Will you marry me?" And I said,
Wow.
"Of course." You know, and everybody.
You're like, I'm
everybody was-
drunk already,
I-
so might as well say yes.
I was, oh God. So I'm just crying, you know, and
Yeah, yeah.
everybody around was clapping. It was really sweet.
See?
It was, yeah.
She didn't hesitate and pause at the top of Machu Picchu and then say, let me think about it. Wait, let me see the ring.
I needed
And
to
then
know-
say yes.
I wanted to know where the ring was from. Is that a bad question
No,
to
it's
ask
not
at
at
a time
all.
like that?
It's not at all. And by the way, this is not the ring he proposed to me with. It's not.
Oh, it's
that ring.
not.
No, that ring is actually put away somewhere. It's very special, very tiny,
Okay.
and very special.
Nice.
We don't want to expose
So
it to the elements.
no, we don't. So I keep it, as my own special thing, and I'll wear it occasionally. But
Wait a minute, I have a question for you because if he lost his luggage,
yeah,
and then you had to give him a sweater,
right.
what would have happened if it was his own sweater? He wasn't going to do that trick.
Plan B, baby. Who knows what the fuck that would have been?
Oh my
Who
god!
knows? We probably would have driven to
Was
the
there
beach.
was there a different ring maybe in the suitcase that he lost?
No, he had the ring on.
No,
him.
he had the
Smart
ring on
enough to
him.
take the ring into and on his
He's a
person.
keeper.
Yeah.
No, he's a
yeah.
keeper then.
No,
And then
he's a
what
good guy.
anniversary did you get this ring?
This is not an anniversary. This was
Oh.
just something I just picked up and
She
said
just
this-
went to the jewelry store and said,
I
"Give
did.
me a
Oh,
ring."
yeah, I did. I sure did.
She's like, "I deserve it."
He doesn't
Bitch,
even-
she's like you.
He doesn't wear his wedding band because he
doesn't.
plays guitar and it gets in the way.
Yeah.
And he just keeps it. It's just, I don't know what to
Those
say.
artists.
It really bothers me. And after 23 years of marriage, like I'll wake up in the middle of the night going, this is the kind of thing that's bothering me today. That he's not
It's
wearing.
annoying
And I
you.
wake him up. I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about this. Why the fuck don't you wear
Where's
your
your
wedding band?
ring?
Where's your ring?
Put it on your
And
freaking
he always
finger.
says, I can't do it because I have to put it down when I play. He plays guitar 24 hours a day. I'm married a jazz musician.
That's kind of fun.
It is fun, but
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Not
I don't
when
need-
you're
Has
not
he written
wearing a
anything for you?
ring.
No.
Really?
No, you know what? I think he has, but he doesn't share it.
I think
Okay.
his
Like, I'll say-
inspiration is you.
I think you're
And
right.
every single
I
note
think
that
so.
he does is probably,
Right.
kind of coming through from you through him.
Probably. I say, is this about me? Is this about me?
Yeah.
And he'll go, I don't know. I don't know what it's about.
What
it's
a
this
bitch.
It's this real fucking like artist thing,
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
all
mean,
started with that sweater.
Yeah. It also,
And you have 2 daughters,
yeah, 2 daughters.
and they're how old?
Lola is 18. Lucy's 14.
Okay.
And
The
you're
terrible
not pulling your
14s.
hair out. You look great.
Thank you. I just had it done today.
2 teenagers
Thank
in
you.
the same
yeah.
household.
Oh God. And dogs that are like
Wait, 14?
14 and 18.
14 is a teen.
Yeah, and she's right in the
And
middle
her head's
of that.
not spinning around yet like Linda Blair?
She is, and it's really annoying. But they have big hearts and they're good girls.
Yeah.
But they're.
Keep telling yourself that until they're like
I
25.
am. It's on repeat in my head. It's very hard. It's very hard to have multiple jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Teenagers, dogs, birds, fish.
Husband.
Are they close,
husband.
the 2 daughters?
Very close,
That's
yeah.
good.
But I think Lucy's freaking out because Lola is going to Cal Arts and she wants to now. First, I said, "You're not staying in the dorms. You're staying at home."
Right.
First of all, she was going to go to Boston. We were going to move to the East Coast.
Oh my God.
And I'm a California
of course,
girl,
you want to be close
know,
to her though
here.
if you're going to be.
So I said,
Wait, our
college.
neighbor runs the entire CalArts program.
"Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Yes, I saw him this morning
Oh
on
my
in
God.
his Jag. He was out of the car.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! So she's going there.
Oh
she's
my God, I
studying
gotta
voice.
tell him. I'm
yes,
gonna have to
yes.
go knock on his door and harass him.
Yeah, so she's studying voice, and she's there for the first day of orientation today. And yeah, she's a very gifted singer. We're doing a concert next week together.
Oh, no.
Do you
Yeah.
sing with your daughters?
Yeah, next week I'm singing,
Oh my
but not Lucy.
God.
She won't sing in front of me. She's a
Oh.
great musician, but she
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
sing in front of me. We used to harmonize all the time.
Okay, Peppa just posted that she was with Egypt, her daughter, and they sang on stage.
I love it.
Yeah,
They
for
did a
the
whole
history
50
of R&B, 50th
History of
R&B.
R&B.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
It's
So-
amazing.
Egypt stepped in and she go
and the feeling and what
Yes.
they're doing together.
Isn't
Yeah.
it crazy?
It is the most beautiful thing I've ever. I mean, I come from that family,
Yeah,
the
well,
history
okay,
of the
so
family.
your dad was a beach boy.
Yes, still is a beach boy, still living.
How is that?
Thank you, God.
Growing up in the like your dad
do?
is
Wait,
this
what do I do right now?
hugely-
Just take another sip.
Yeah, you
Okay,
drank
okay.
No, you
coffee
can still
before.
take another sip.
Okay.
I just wanted to
I'm gonna levitate
have
pretty
the
soon.
grounds be like a little more, like circular.
That's funny.
Oh shit! That part is like intense.
Well, it's not tequila where you're downing it down. I mean, I told you it's got little powder of cocaine in there, but I mean, seriously.
You know I'm sober. I don't drink, but that. Now, do I have
That's why I
to?
said cocaine.
It's Armenian cocaine.
Oh, is cocaine like the same thing as? No, you don't put your
It's
finger
a
in it. We gotta-
drug.
Is it? Oh, I don't.
Do
know.
I do my
don't
finger shit?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
We
okay.
gotta let it dry.
Yeah, let it dry.
Oh, okay.
So
You're the
being the
expert on-
daughter of Brian Wilson,
Right.
how is that growing up? Like your
How do you
dad
think?
is a fucking beach boy. Like that's
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
be
yeah. Yeah, it was
amazing,
intense.
right?
Yeah, it was intense.
I wonder what some of the experiences that you have in your mind that you shared that probably other people, having a million people around you wouldn't even recognize or know.
Yeah.
But it's so embedded in you. You're like that moment.
Yeah.
You connect Share one.
At the piano, naturally.
Sure.
And I said to him, will you teach me the intro to California Girls? It's a Beach Boys song.
Love that song.
And he taught me how to play it on the piano.
Yeah.
That was a moment of connection. But he was a very absent father. This wasn't a great upbringing like that. My mom was the savior. And and many years later we had a good reconciliation where he really apologized, but it was not easy. It was very.
You could just imagine.
Is that because he was on the road a lot?
No,
and performing,
he was never
or
on the road. He was an addict.
Oh.
He was an addict, and if you know the story of him, he battled mental illness.
No, I
and
didn't. I didn't know.
It's rough. It was a
Wow.
rough. There was a lot of crazy shit going down in the house. I saw a lot of. You never know who is going to show up. I mean, one
Yeah.
day it's Elton John wanting to buy the piano.
Oh, my
begging my mother to
God.
buy the piano, begging her.
Sell it! Sell it!
Right, I know.
Sell it!
I know. And guess what?
Elton, please call.
She still has the piano, and guess who inherits it? I do.
You do.
That piano he wrote Good Vibrations on. I mean, that's the shit.
Wow.
This is
Yeah.
the piano. But Elton wanted it so badly. Mom said, no.
But wait, why did Elton John want to buy the piano?
Because
Well,
he's a piano player.
Yeah, and because it was the
Yeah,
Beach
but-
Boys.
And it
Yeah.
was Dad's.
Yeah.
And he loves Dad. He loves Dad. So, it's like,
But you saw all these people, these
Yeah.
famous
Oh,
people
my
coming and
God.
going like it was no big deal.
one after the other.
God, it sounds like Tina
one
Turner.
after the other. Oh, yeah. It was, she might have.
Like it's like a party.
She actually might have come over too. It was.
really?
Yeah. Oh no, it was beyond. But, I mean, my mom tried to keep it normal, but
Yeah.
it never was.
Right.
It never
Well, what's
was.
normal? It's a whole
What's
different
normal?
kind of normal that I don't think
I know.
any normal like me would understand.
That's right.
How old were you when you realized your dad was like this world-renowned, like huge singer, super famous, everyone in the world knew
Yeah.
his name?
Young.
Like how old? Young?
Kindergarten, about 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew.
That's what
Yeah.
Egypt said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egypt goes,
Yeah.
I forgot my lunch at home one day. And then everybody's attention was out to the yard.
Right.
And I wondered, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
She goes, my mom pulled up in a
Oh.
Rolls Royce.
Peppa's
wearing a
dropping off my
makeup,
lunch.
And wearing big glasses going, darling, you forgot your lunch. And
great.
she's thinking to herself, that bitch. Like, seriously,
Right?
that's my mama.
I know.
Like, it's crazy to
Well-
know, because for people like me who've never
Right.
had that,
Right.
I don't know what it's like to grow up with somebody. Obviously, we all, we respect our parents and
course.
all the stuff that they do.
Yep.
But to know that you're walking in the shadows or walking into or on the carpet or thereof
Yeah.
of someone that's so beloved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on the stage.
On
I
the
mean,
stage.
we traveled with them. My dad stopped touring. He really was never he stayed home because he was doing experimentation with drugs, but he was also writing
Right.
writing songs as well. So the band just continued without him.
Okay.
But he would start writing these songs, and he would go like real left of center, and they'd be like, we can't do this material. It's not, Surfing USA and fun.
Right.
It's not the surf songs. It's like these real deep ones. But those are the songs that's when I really discovered music, was when I started listening to that.
Really?
But
Because that was his true passion
I
or
think
essence
so.
of how he was able to
express and connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Wow.
deep. It was very deep. But I knew, and my mom was really very real. I mean, like she would
But
just
she was
say,
from a band too, right?
She sang. That's right.
Honeys, right?
The
Isn't she from the Honeys?
Yeah, the Capitol
My-
Records
yes.
group. The Honeys. They had a couple hits, and my dad.
Yes.
I mean, don't forget, she met my dad when she was 14.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God.
married at
That's like your
16.
daughter right now.
I know that. I
Kidding,
could
chicken.
barf at the thought of that. Oh my
God.
God, it's insane. She was just a baby, but
Yeah.
here's this very handsome, charismatic, funny, talented man who started having some success, meets
Right.
my mom, this little Jewish, lady growing up went to Fairfax High.
Yeah,
Oh,
she sang.
went to fucking
High.
Fairfax.
Come on with that.
Go Lions!
Right. And then, and here she
Yeah.
is like meeting this Beach Boy when they just started the rise to the fame.
Right.
And she went to see him in concert. She had hot chocolate. He said, "Can I have a sip of that?" And he took it from the stage and he spilled it all over her. And that was the story how they met.
Wow.
And he proposed to her while he was in Germany over the phone.
Okay.
And
That was a phone with a cord.
there you go.
I mean, that was connected to a wall.
An
you know?
alarm cord.
We call that a landline.
Landline. What the
I still
fuck
have
is
one because
that?
he makes fun of me.
Oh my God.
I still have
I
one.
love it.
With the same number.
Incredible.
He
I'm
still has a
I
landline.
rem-
Who the fuck has a landline?
I remember my phone number. 310-472-0068.
Right?
That was our old phone number.
How do you
Oh my
forget?
God.
I don't
That's
know.
like-
But I grew
it's
up
like
right.
a treasure.
I grew up in Bel Air, right here.
Yep.
And you know, my dad was funny. He was really crazy sometimes. I remember coming home from school one day on the school bus, and there's this man in the middle of the street with no shirt on,
Oh.
jeans, no
Oh.
shoes, and I went, "Oh fuck, it's Dad." He stopped the school. He goes, "Stop!" to the school bus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stopped the school bus.
Well, he was trying to get you.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Oh, no.
He stopped the school bus and he looked at the driver. He goes, "Hey, you got a cigarette?"
Oh my God.
Stopped our school bus half a
To
block
get a cigarette.
before we landed at the house, arrived at the house. It's crazy stuff.
Is that
but-
because did he always struggle with drugs? And
No, he was just out of it.
out of it.
Yeah.
Got
He
it.
struggled for a long time, but
But your
And,
mom.
and now he's
But-
sober for
well, yes, and it's a whole other. I mean, he's 81.
right.
You know, it's another lifetime now.
Sure.
Different.
But he still
different-
performs, no?
Not anymore.
Okay.
No, he stopped last year because.
Oh, because I remember recently he did something. Okay, you
He
performed
toured
with him,
for
right?
17 years. Oh, well, I did
Yeah.
lots of stuff with him,
Okay.
thank God. And we connected again through music, thank God.
That's good.
But you know, you could talk 4 hours about this. He's
Yeah.
he's a miracle that he's still here,
Right.
and he's quite tortured. His mind. He's always thinking about things, and
But
he's,
you know, they say that the most creative people
yeah,
have some kind of a altered kind of sense about how
Right.
they see and
They do.
perceive things.
I believe
Because
that.
how else can you create things that nobody else could even connect with
Or even fathom.
until you're
Yeah,
able to
right.
bring that to the forefront
Yeah. Of
for them
course.
to see. When I make the stuff that I do, every single time a client walks in, and I've known them for many years, I've been here for almost 30 years now.
Wow.
And they
Yeah.
say, I don't know how you're going to outdo the last one. I don't know how you're going to. And then when I do it, I'm like, they're like, you outdid it again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it happens,
yeah.
but there's a sense.
It's divine.
It is. You connect with a different kind of a source that is so
Yeah.
embedded
Yes.
Yeah.
that you're able to tap into when
Yeah.
necessary.
Yep.
That you're like, something magical comes over you and you're able to kind of bring this out.
Yep.
But it's this creative process that he does, and what he makes
Yeah.
is just incredible. Like I could never do that. Like I'm good with marketing and management and
Sure.
PR and all this fun
We all
stuff.
have our
Pushing
talents.
buttons.
It's not pushing buttons.
Push a fucking button. Why
Oh
don't
God,
you?
we were married for a long time. I get it.
Exactly.
I
don't
get
just
it.
push buttons. Thank you very much. But he can
love each other.
sew and like all this
Right,
crazy
right.
But
stuff.
it's the same thing
Yeah.
what you do. Now
Yeah.
you're bringing your children
Yeah.
into it, and what a beautiful moment for you to be able to share.
Best.
And then you're connecting with them on a different level, and you're exposing.
Yeah.
See, I feel like, and even as a teacher, I feel like every single child possesses so many different qualities.
I agree.
And it just takes
Yeah.
a special person
Yep.
to guide them,
Yep.
to nurture that, to let them know that it's a possibility for you to be able to bring out in them.
Listen, I had a teacher who taught drama. Her name was Sabelle.
Okay.
And she passed away a few years ago.
Okay.
She's the reason that I found my stage presence, like wanting to be on the stage. It's that woman. Yes, we would go on stage with the Beach Boys and sing,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
loved it.
Right.
I mean, I got the bug at a young age. But she's the one that got me to perform, and she always encouraged me. So I'm so grateful to her. So you as a teacher, you're seeing that in students.
Yes.
You inspire them. She inspired me.
And you're doing the same thing with your
Wow. Yeah.
children
Yes.
now by bringing out the.
But not forcing her, though, because Lola wants to sing.
No.
I'm
She
always, I'm
wants
always
to do it.
curious from someone that comes from a musical background
Yeah.
and their kids are in a musical background. Do you think it's like in the blood? It's like in the DNA.
I do.
Like
course
since your
it
mom was
is.
a
Oh,
singer,
yeah.
your dad is a singer,
Yep.
then naturally
My
you're going to
husband
be a
too.
singer.
Oh,
could
yeah.
And then your
not
kids
be
are going to be a
inevitable.
singer. Okay.
He
No.
won't even wear the wedding band because
No.
he's
Because he's
into the
he's
guitar.
practically fucking his guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even no. When I was pregnant,
Yeah.
we used to sit there and pray together that the kids would be that they would not be tone deaf.
Oh.
We would say, "Fuck me, if these kids can't
Right.
sing. What the fuck are we gonna do?"
Of course.
No pressure.
Well,
And
because
of course
they're
they came out-
expecting your kids
Of
are going to
course
be
they- right.
musically gifted.
And of
because
course they came out, singing.
Right.
And in the bathtub, I would like training a seal.
Yeah.
I would sing with them. You're flat. Do it again. Oh yeah, they can sing though. They know
But
how to
isn't
do
that
harmony.
beautiful to know that you're
Yeah.
able to kind of
Yeah.
nurture that inside, and then, I mean, I'm sure if they took lessons,
Yes.
and if
You
they
could
don't
develop
like the
something.
teacher, of course.
Yeah, but if it's not
right.
in
But-
your,
Yeah.
But if it's not
But
in
there's
you,
something.
yeah, it has to come out.
And not everybody has like a beautiful tone, and they,
Right.
But Lola and Lucy won't sing in front of me, and she's in that phase. But Lola, I mean, we're doing concerts together. She has
Yeah.
a beautiful voice. She could sing anybody under the table in my family. She's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Do
she's
you
really,
guys
really good.
ever all perform together?
Yes.
With your
And-
husband playing the guitar and you
Yes,
over
yes,
tonight.
yes. And this is what we do, and it brings us so much joy.
Okay.
Rob and I are very different.
Yeah.
He's introverted, I'm extroverted. But
Are
we
you
share.
really?
But we share this. You're funny. I know. But we share music, and
Yeah.
I think that's our real
If
connection.
more families could find
Yeah.
the harmony
Yeah,
in not just music, but in their family,
I know.
I think they could be bound by this golden lasso
Yeah,
that
yeah.
connects them to each other for eternity.
What a beautiful thing to say. I've never really heard anybody say it like that. And that's almost visual to me.
Yeah.
Because see, you and I are very similar.
Babe, you're so eloquent.
We're very similar. We're
Yeah.
very spiritual and very sensitive to
Yes.
vibrations and auras and love and connection, and that is the thread. And I feel that golden thread. I feel that. I
because
feel
if
it
you're
every
threading
day.
the needle,
that
Yeah.
when you're threading a needle,
yeah,
you're actually putting pieces together.
together, connecting
And
them.
every single time I'm stitching it,
Yeah.
I always think if more families could find just a commonality
I
between
know.
everyone,
Right.
not just because they're blood.
I know.
Because it has to go beyond blood.
Well, you know what though? I feel like a lot of parents and people, they tend to find the differences and not the similarities.
And they should celebrate all
Right.
differences.
And they
I
should
agree.
celebrate
Connect
differences
them.
and the similarities.
Yes.
Like my sister and I, way different. But she's my favorite person to work with.
But you perform with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you've always performed with her.
And we've always honored our differences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she is who she is, and I love her for that.
Yep.
And she knows I am who I am, and she loves me for that.
You
know,
fight?
I used to like
You
fart in her.
have to
I used to
fight.
fart in her face and like fucking torture her. The big sister kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
You're the big sister.
Yeah, I'm the big
She's the
sister.
younger sister.
Yeah, but just a year and a half.
Right.
But it's like
Yeah.
I was always. But she was. I always have protected her. Always.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I want to bring
Yeah.
up with you,
Yeah.
to you, just because I was, doing my research.
Of
because
course.
Hurry up!
I'm good at this.
Barbara Walters. I want to play a fucking game.
Barbara
Don't make
Walters
me-
is
I want to
dead.
see her get down.
Thank you.
Babs, come on, Babs.
I know, right? So a
What?
couple things. First thing, I had, and I did not know this about you. but
What?
You had Bell's palsy.
I did twice.
And explain that, because I've
Twice.
heard, didn't somebody recently just talk about that publicly?
Right.
Who was it that had it?
I don't know.
Was it Justin Bieber? No.
He had something similar.
Right, with the paralysis or something.
yes, the
So
paralysis.
what is Bell's palsy, and
Bell's
how do you get
palsy,
it? And
okay.
I'm curious about that.
I'll tell you what
Okay.
it is. It's a virus that's in your body. If you've had chicken pox
Okay,
or herpes, I never had herpes, but I had
Okay.
chicken pox.
got it.
Who
If you've
hasn't?
had right, so
But
if
you've
you-
had the vaccine for chickenpox.
yes, but doesn't matter. It still lives in your body.
Oh.
The virus. Once you have a virus, it's always in your body. So
Got it.
if you've had chickenpox or herpes
Yes.
virus, you have the risk of when you're really stressed out and it's nerves, right?
Yeah.
It's your seventh cranial nerve gets swollen. Okay.
Okay. Back
And
here.
usually back here, it's right back here.
Okay.
And if there's a wind, like a wind can bring it on, a convertible, sailing, air conditioning, you've heard all these stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Stress can bring it on. Well, I remember I was outside moving my aunt from an apartment. We were packing her up. I was stressed as fuck. And I remember it was really windy, and the wind blew in my face, and I went, ow, my ear. That's really weird. It just
Like something-
inside, I could feel it deep in here. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
was that? The next day, I woke up, I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm like this.
So is
I
it
can't-
paralyzed your part
one
of your
side
face?
of your face. I thought I was having a stroke.
You were-
This is when
Oh my
but it
God.
actually, it was very significant for me in my life because I weighed almost 320 pounds.
Okay.
I was broken up with my fiance. We were done.
Okay. Before Rob.
I was before Rob.
Okay.
I was living alone. I had, I was broke. I was working at the needlepoint store, And I woke up with yes. And I woke up with Bell's palsy.
Wow.
And I thought I was having a stroke.
Yeah.
And
I would too if I had to.
Of course.
Oh my God.
In a fucking needleport store.
Went to the doctor and he's like, you got Bell's palsy. You got to get on the Valtrex. You got to get prednisone. It's swollen. So it's the 4 muscles here.
That's
It's
holding your
So it
face.
holds
so
your
it's
face
like
like
it's your eyebrow,
pillows.
it's here,
Yeah.
it's your mouth, and it's your jaw, and
my
it
God.
freezes, and it was frightening.
And is it painful?
No, because you don't feel shit. It's
You
like
don't.
it's
Okay.
like
Wait,
you know.
is that what we inject in our faces now? It's called Botox?
So it's very very scary because here I haven't had one facial thing done, and you know,
Yeah.
I basically have a vagina under my fucking neck right now. Look
I
at
got a
this.
doctor for that.
This is
we have
really.
friends. You're among friends in Beverly
I
Hills.
know that. I'm surrounded by all these surgeons. I'm like, I don't know. I'm afraid to walk down the street. But anyway, I haven't done anything. But basically, I worry about doing Botox because I've had Bell's palsy on both sides.
So that's
So
Wow.
acupuncture helped me a lot.
Okay.
The second time I got it, I was smart enough to get acupuncture, and it was gone in 2
to
weeks.
release or
To
ease.
stimulate the
The nerve.
muscles
Okay,
and to reduce that swelling of the nerve.
Got it.
But you know, I remember I had just done I acted in a miniseries called The 60s for NBC, and I walked the red carpet with Bell's palsy. So
Oh
if
my
you go
gosh.
back and you look like, you
Yeah.
know, on these Getty images or whatever, and you see, I'm like, going down the red carpet, like, it's so
And for
scary.
those of you that cannot see, she just made the most
Frightening.
amazing fucking frightening
most
face.
Go to
frightening
YouTube.
face
You
ever.
want to see this? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, my
Really?
friend. Undressed with Paul and Patrice.
It's
Yes.
frightening. It's actually weird. And I have like permanent damage on like a weakness on this side of my face.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
can you get, so you've had it twice. Can you get it again?
You can. Yeah.
So how do you prevent it?
Don't get stressed.
Don't get stressed. Keep it. No, you can. It's kind of frightening.
Oh my
You got to go to
God.
massages.
Yeah, I do, and I do.
You got to go
Yes.
for
My
like
foot
a
rub.
spa. Yes.
You have to take
I
care
tell
of
him
yourself.
I tell him to every night to put lotion on my feet. And
Love
you know
it.
what? It's not that I can't reach my own feet
Right.
to do
You
it.
want somebody to do it for you?
I just
Do
feel
you?
like it'd be something really sweet that
I-
he can
It's
do
a
every
loving
night.
act.
Yes.
I
Rub.
can rub lotion on his feet, but he always asks me, and then I got to use the computer to work. So
See,
I.
that's all greasy.
Yes. So
see, once in a
you know.
while, I send Rob a text and I say, "Please come in here and rub my calves." He gives the best calves massage.
I'm coming over to your house.
But I give you great
so
massage.
good.
In Mexico, you had an amazing massage.
And
yeah,
he does it.
This is him.
Good.
Oh, please. It is not.
Why don't you tell all the listeners what I'm doing so that they know to go on YouTube?
He's
to see-
pointing
Not
to
poking.
his shoulder. Oh
Not
my
poking,
God.
massage.
Yeah, he does this. And then he's looking at the computer.
Oh my
at the
You
same
God.
have
time.
to do. You have to do things that your partner loves once
And
in
I
a
feel
while.
like it's just something so non.
But I do.
Like not a big deal.
Not a big
But we
deal.
get
my
lazy.
God.
We get lazy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just something that I
Right.
just want to
Right.
be able to have him do for me.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel good to
I
know
know.
that he's just taking that
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Of
It's
course.
not much
I
time out of my
do.
life, out of his
Many
life.
Right.
times.
It's like
Many
giving a
times.
blowjob once in a while. You know.
Oh, that's all the time.
Actually, he'd rather do that than the massage.
Yes, this is true.
He'd rather do that, as a matter of fact.
Oh my
that's
God.
Funny.
I know, right? But 20 years we've been together.
Yeah. I'm
So
23.
it's 23 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Married 23.
So how do you keep a relationship?
Stay the fuck away from each other.
Really? It's lots of sex for us.
Oh well, that's not. I mean,
But I thought you were in love with this, you know what?
I am so in love with him. I love him dearly.
Yeah.
But I think I'm in menopause. And so I can't even feel my vagina. I can't find it. I can't feel it. Everything is
That's
I'm
not
moody.
true. I think you're.
It takes me a lot to get like stimulated. It's really, it's a woman thing. I mean, hormones are real. You guys,
Yeah, yeah.
they're real. And it's weird.
Don't you can't you take a hormone for it or take some?
I just
no?
don't. I got these things I can shove up there. I got creams. I got all kinds of shit the doctor gave me. I'm
You can,
sober.
if you put
I-
it up your ass, you just fart it out. In one of your belting farts.
if I put it up my ass, it's gonna come out in 3 seconds because all I do
my
is fart. So that's.
So
can't
there
do
you
that.
go.
That's that.
It may make a different sound. You can name it differently.
Oh
You
my
know what?
God.
Because you know how you name
Oh,
them.
I love naming my farts. Are you kidding?
So maybe you can
Yes, of course. Well, it takes me like a good book, like 50 Shades of Grey. I was so horny when I was reading that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was good. And then, of course, I'm watching this Heartstopper on Netflix. And the lead guy, oh, God.
He's pretty
Kid
hot.
Connor, he's 19. It's like,
Yeah.
stop it, stop it, stop it. But fuck, fuck is he hot?
Your
So-
mom
Yeah,
got
yeah.
together with your dad at
Right.
14.
I know, I know.
What are you shaming yourself for? Jesus.
I can't help it.
Your
He's so
examples
cute.
were
20,
not.
23
Listen,
years, you got to keep
whatever
it fresh,
gets you.
right?
I mean, I don't know. I need to remind myself.
you know,
we
we
have to keep it
the Kama
alive.
Sutra. Do you do the Kama Sutra book?
No, but I should.
You take the Kama Sutra book, and every week on a
Open up a new page.
We definitely have sex more than every
do.
week,
That's
but
great.
every week
Open
we
up
have
a
our
page.
Kama Sutra day.
Okay.
We just close your eyes and you pick a.
The problem is I get a cramp if I get in a certain position.
But that's what I mean. That's some of the fun parts because, you know, none of us can
I'm
do
gonna
it.
get a cramp.
None of us can do
My
all the
hernia is gonna
positions.
pop out. I can't find my crotch, and I'm gonna get a cramp.
Oh
Nice
my
sex,
God.
That's page 17.
you guys.
That's page
Where is this
17.
going?
It
That's
made me go into page
hilarious.
18 because it kind of keeps up until.
Honey, I need a whole chapter of that shit. in this
But
book.
you guys
Oh,
still
God.
keep it fresh, yeah.
We try to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's hard when
23
you have
years.
kids too.
Of course.
Because it's like, what do you?
Especially whiny 14 and 18
Oh,
year olds at the
God.
house.
When we go
Get
on the
rid of
road,
them.
when we go on the road,
Yeah.
that's when. I mean, and we haven't been traveling since COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I think it has slowed down. But before that, I mean, you know, we would get on the plane, be alone in the hotel, and
Yeah.
and you know, sometimes China once heard us because she was in the floor above us.
Yeah, yeah.
And she said she swore she could have heard moaning from down the ceiling, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, that was us.
You know, you live
It's
a rock
embarrassing.
and roll,
Yeah,
rock
lifestyle.
and roll, legendary lifestyle.
Yeah.
Pretty
and
much.
it's hard for most people, even me. You're sitting across from me. You're telling me all these stories.
Right.
I've known you for at least a good 3 minutes, right? So
right. No, I
to
know.
even know that this is who you are,
Yeah.
this is what you've been
It's a
brought
part of
up
me.
with, and I can reach over and touch you, and it's such a big part.
Yeah.
It identifies your entire being.
I know.
And you've carried that forward.
Yes.
So I relate to it when you're saying you got to be on the road. I relate to you saying,
Yeah.
because you're not like the typical 9 to 5 where you go to a job, you
I
come
know.
home and you plan an activity.
I
Yeah.
know.
Your life is one big fucking activity
It is
after
really-
another.
It's
Yeah.
erratic. It's erratic.
It's
And
not-
it's also
it
in the
is.
public eye.
yes.
And it's in the public eye.
Since you were a child.
I mean,
Since you were a baby.
to be honest with you,
Yeah.
this is what I would love.
Yep.
I would love, this is my ultimate. I'd love to go to culinary school.
Okay.
I'd love to open a little bakery.
Okay.
I'd love to weigh 120.
We all wish
I'd
we
love to
were
wear
one
little
too.
overalls and have a farm with donkeys.
Yep.
I'd love to be able to drink wine.
Okay.
Have like a slot machine somewhere in the house just to get
Oh
my
my
fa-
God! Oh my God!
Why you love slot machines?
We were in
You like
Arizona. I
Vegas?
said, please take me to a casino.
Oh my
We
God.
drove right by one and
Oh
goes, we
my-
don't have any time.
Oh my
I can
God.
sit at freaking slot machines because
For
of the sounds
hours.
and the colors.
Same.
I don't care if I'm losing
Me
money.
either.
I just want to sit there.
So do I.
He
I
drives
love-
me nuts.
Oh,
with
I
these
love
slot
it.
machines.
You can wake me up at 4 a.m. We're going to Vegas. Let's go.
I swear to God,
Shame.
those slot machines call my
Can you imagine
name.
the two of us in Vegas?
Oh, my
oh,
God.
Shit. It would be
Slot
so
Mania
fun.
is,
I know.
I've got it on my phone.
Well, are you
I'll
going?
go on my
Are you
phone.
going for
Oh,
Chump
God.
BravoCon?
No, but I'm
They're gonna do
suggesting.
stuff?
I know that, but I think we should set. I said our next thing should be, or the first one that I'm a part of. I've just joined.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vegas.
Let's
Vegas.
do it.
Vegas.
They did Vegas.
And I love
before.
roulette too.
But that would be fun.
Oh, my
Love-
God.
love
I feel like you
roulette.
two.
Do you play
gambling-
numbers or do you
my
play red and
God.
black?
I play everything.
Oh, my God.
I
I
play-
put little coins on
Oh,
every
are you
single
kidding?
so
one.
loud.
Oh no, I know.
Screaming, yelling,
Corner,
cheering.
street, you know,
don't even
the
know.
basket. I know all
Yes.
the names and terms. You don't understand.
And then some of
love
them I
roulette.
stack it up, and he's like,
Fuck
"What are you
yeah.
doing?" I go, "That's the
Are you
number I
kidding me?
feel." And
I
we
love
hit.
17.
We hit
We
36
hit.
times.
Oh, I
It drives
love.
me nuts. Him in the slot
Oh, I
machine.
can't stop.
Oh my God, I'm so.
You don't know how I get. I'm starting to sweat actually.
Me too. I'm so excited.
My pits are actually
You
starting
know
to
his
sweat.
favorite game, Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, I love Wheel of Fortune.
Because I do
When
a
you put the
whole
coin
week
in.
with Vanna White.
Oh my God,
He
are
was
you
on.
kidding?
He was on the Wheel of Fortune
Wow.
game, right? And he's like putting money in after money. And I took a picture of it. And I texted to Van. I go, "Look who's on your machine all day long
Jesus
again."
Christ.
She opened it up with my
Love.
dress when she first went to Vegas. I was supposed to be there with the opening thing when she pulled the slot.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I was like,
Yeah.
What an
"Yeah.
honor
Oh,
of fortune.
Oh
I
my
know.
And I
God.
don't even care if
No.
that thing doesn't even land on
give a
anything
shit.
normal.
He has to hear the noises.
But how exciting is it when you get spinned and you're like,
Oh.
and then it's bop, boop, bop, boop,
Oh,
bop,
and I have
Oh
to wait
my
for the whole
God.
thing, and then I'm
Oh,
like,
and
no,
then you're
not
like,
yet, not
Hercules,
yet.
Hercules, it's spinning. I love it.
Both of
my
you
God.
would be nuts in
It'd
Vegas
be
together.
insane.
I'm gonna meet
Yeah.
you in
This
coffee-
Vegas.
oh, this
I'm
coffee
so
got
many-
me really
I'm gonna get you in
You
Vegas.
mentioned a slot machine.
It's the hot flashes, baby. It's the hot
A
flashes.
vibrator and a slot machine.
You gotta
I
stick
need
something up your ass right now.
I just need a martini, a Twinkie, and a slot machine, and I'm happy.
Well,
Oh,
Sutton
fuck.
sticks pellets up her ass to get skinny.
She does.
Who?
Sutton Strack.
Oh,
No, she
Right?
says somebody else
Oh, no,
does it.
oh,
No, I
She
think
doesn't.
Sutton does it.
We're not
She
gonna.
doesn't?
We're
She
not gonna
doesn't?
go there. I don't
I
want to talk
don't
about
know.
that. No.
Oh, the pellets?
Yeah. it's
Oh, I
somebody
didn't know
else.
that.
She said Erica Jane does.
But
it.
you know,
Oh, okay.
I gave Carney our book. She didn't
Yes,
know
I
that we were
can't
friends
wait.
with Anna Nicole
I
Smith.
didn't know. Yeah.
And you know, you have something in common with Anna Nicole. You never met her.
Howard Stern.
Right.
But Howard Stern,
Yes.
there was a huge controversy about Anna Nicole Smith
Yes.
and Howard Stern.
Right.
And I think he did the same shit to you.
Yeah, with the weight.
Waity Waiter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Gary's-
and
Gary-
place
I think
bets.
he waited when she was
Yeah, Gary's like, here, step over here, and I went, oh, okay. I had no idea. I didn't know I was stepping on a scale.
Right. Because
And-
it's there
So
on the
mean.
floor,
I had-
right?
And it's on the floor.
Yep.
And I had
That's
just,
so mean.
I had just had a gastric bypass, and I had just lost 50 pounds, and I was feeling really good.
Yeah.
And he was so mean.
Same thing
He
with
was
Anna.
so mean, and I bawled
Did he ever
hysterically.
apologize?
Well, listen to this. When the segment was over,
Yep.
he walked over and I said, you're a fucking asshole. I told him on the air.
Good.
You're a big fucking asshole,
Yep.
And when it was done, he comes over and he goes, I just do this because I'm on the air. He said, you're beautiful.
Really?
He said, you're beautiful. And he hugged me. And I knew who he was for real.
Yeah.
He's very, very good at what he does.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very good at
Yeah,
what he
he's
does.
good.
It's
Yeah,
all part
but
of a
it
shtick.
didn't work
He
out
made
with Anna because Anna walked
cry.
out.
Oh,
Anna was
shit.
so pissed
Oh,
off.
I vaguely remember this.
Yep.
She just walked
That's
out.
She was
that's
so
very
pissed
sad.
off at
Yeah,
him.
I kind of just told him to go
because
fuck
it's such
himself.
But you know
I
what
think
it
it's
is?
good.
It's
I'm glad.
it's such
Got me
a
a talk show,
sensitive
actually.
place
Did it?
Yeah.
where when you're feeling just a little vulnerable,
Right.
and someone exposes you
Oh,
in
yeah.
that way, you already know.
Of course.
Then you're gonna be like, it's not a shout out. That's like,
Right.
I'm calling you.
But
Publicly.
I have thick skin, literally and figuratively.
You grew
up
I
with
grew up.
it.
I was always teased, so I know how to handle myself.
Right.
And so maybe she didn't.
She didn't.
know,
No, she hated
she
it.
didn't, and
Well,
that's
when,
okay.
when everybody
but
tells you you're beautiful
Yeah.
every single
Right,
day,
right.
and
Yeah.
you're on the cover of every single magazine.
Oh, and
you've
just the
got
most gorgeous.
people that
And
are
you guys
like,
did Playboy
right,
too.
right. Yes.
You were how old when you did Playboy?
It was
12.
No, she did it
That's
later
right.
in life,
No, I
right?
did. Yeah, I did. It was 2001 after I had lost a bunch of weight. Yeah.
Wow.
They did a very nice
And did
story.
you do full nude or?
I did not full nude, but I showed crotch and boobies.
Okay.
But they alter those pictures. you
Yes.
guys. I've never it was a 4-day shoot. First of all, it's before I got sober. I was so fucking wasted.
What
That you walk
You
in.
probably had to be in
Well,
order
you
for you to
walk
be able
in-
to take off your clothes like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
walk
couldn't do
in,
that normal.
You walk in and they just, what do you want to drink? And I was like, they said, you want
God,
some
that
wine?
sounds like one of the Housewives shows.
Exactly. So I was like, fuck wine. I want vodka,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I started with my vodka, and the pictures are beautiful. I mean, it was.
I know, and it
And were you-
called
you
me.
were
I'm
on
going to
the-
have to go
gorgeous. You
find
You were on the
a
cover
copy
too,
now.
right? You were
No,
on the
I
cover?
didn't make the cover.
didn't
It
do
was
the cover.
intended for the cover, and
Hey,
You know,
I've
Anna
never even
was
been
one of-
inside.
that's okay. And it was like an 8-page spread. And
That's
it was
nice.
beautiful. Beautiful, like boudoir, really pretty.
Yeah.
They
God,
made
your boobs got
it
a
was-
layout.
The
8
boobs got it.
pages.
Yeah, and then my crotch looked nothing like my crotch. It was like this. I don't even know what the fuck they did to it.
Did you want to do you?
Yeah.
When you saw the
It was
picture?
hot as hell. Wait, but this is funny. When I first did the test shoot, because Hugh Hefner, when he was alive, he would test you,
Right.
then give you approval if you could make
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
So I said to
Yeah.
Rob, because Rob's
On
one
the little pictures
the
that you have to
little,
look
right,
on
the little ones. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
So, and I own all the pictures now. I have them all from the whole
From
shoot.
the shoot, the
I
proofs
have
from the
everything.
shoot. Good.
But Rob really encouraged me to do it because I was afraid.
Really?
And he said, you know what? When are you ever going to have the chance to do this again? Be proud of yourself and do
Yeah.
it. This was my husband.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'm going to do it. And so he
That's
had.
love and support.
Yes, it is.
That's
100%.
love
So
and
he had no
support.
idea. He's like, go do the test. So I
Yep.
go, and I said, look, honey, here are the Polaroids from the test. Look how pretty. I said, look at how pretty I look. Look how good it looks.
Yeah.
And he looks at it, and he's like, who was in the room with you there?
You got jealous.
He got jealous. He freaked out.
Wow.
And I said, little do you know that this lighting man, his name was Jose. He was hot. He was literally in my asshole, putting the light and the camera up my ass. It was like
course.
so.
Was your farting thing had started?
Because they light everything.
Actually, the
They
gas,
light you up like a fucking Christmas tree
I
for
mean,
that.
it was unbelievable. The lighting and all the preparation.
Why don't you
and,
blow those up
know,
and put it in your house?
I never thought about that.
That
Oh
would
my
be
God,
good.
that's what a beautiful memento.
I know. And there's
I would
one-
love to come
yeah.
to your house and see that.
There's one picture that I think that you guys would just love.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, like hanging down this like staircase and
Who
really,
was the photographer that shot you? Do you remember?
Stephen Wada.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he shot beautiful
Yeah.
pictures. I'm proud of them. you
Yeah,
know.
of course.
It bought a house.
Hey,
so,
there you go.
You know,
Oh, well,
And
I
it told
was
a great
telling you. I was
inspiration.
telling you before we started. Lunel, our friend.
Yeah.
She's on OnlyFans and she bought a house.
Yeah,
in
but
Vegas.
she's on OnlyFans for a lot, Paul. A lot more
wow,
than Playboy.
It's a lot, but you know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Listen, if
Do you
you're-
regret doing Playboy or no?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't a desperate thing. It was
Yep.
more, I was so like going from this very, very unhealthy, desperate place and just this battle of weight to
Yep.
this success of this weight loss that I never knew I would have.
It was
And a whole new
freeing
identity. It was so
experience.
freeing.
Sure.
And it was like, I just wanted to be like, you can do anything you want in your life. And that was it. Plus, it was a great paycheck.
Sure.
And and they were beautiful pictures. And that's the truth. That's
And
the
this
truth
and
of
this
it
was
all.
before or after your talk show?
This was after the talk show. Oh yeah,
Okay.
after.
Way after.
Oh, way
Okay.
after. Yeah, my talk show was 1990.
Well, what was it like having your own talk show?
Oh, my
having your
God, it
own
was
name in
insane.
lights and walking down
great.
to your audience.
What channel was it?
It was
on?
syndicated. We were on
All
after
over
we-
national,
all
right?
over
Yeah, I remember it.
nationwide,
Carney,
yeah.
right? It's called
It
Carney.
was called Carney.
Yeah.
And we taped 155 shows.
Wow.
Problem was, 22 new talk shows came out that year. This was like the Gabrielle Carteras,
Yep.
and all the.
Oh, I
the year
remember now.
everybody had-
Yes.
everybody and their mother had a
Ricky
new talk
Lake
show.
was
all
on.
of them. All of
Yes.
them. So we taped
Yep.
at the Montel Williams studio in New York. I moved to Connecticut
To do it.
with my fiance at the time. And
Rob.
no, not
No,
Rob.
Oh, this
not
is before
Rob.
Rob.
This
The
was
one she
before
broke up
Rob.
with.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The one I broke up with, who has died of alcoholism. He's dead.
Okay.
But he was a good guy. But
Yep.
we both used and drank together, and he couldn't make it, and I did.
Mm.
You know, I got sober. He tried. He couldn't. But yeah, I mean, we moved to Connecticut. I did the show. It was really fun.
Who
was
was your
wacky.
most fun guest you ever had on?
Oh,
the
I know
Carney show?
exactly. There's two.
Okay.
Like just
Okay.
First of all,
Patrick and Paul.
we're not talking about the deepest conversations.
Okay, we'll get there too.
We're talking about like, high school reunion, look at me now.
Yeah, yeah.
So like where the girl is flat chested, now she has a double,
T.
M
Yeah.
breasts. And then one guy, he was a total nerd. They said they locked him in his locker, like they put him in his locker and turned the key and he was stuck in his locker.
Yep.
He comes
Zac
out.
Efron.
Get ready. No, Zac Efron. No,
my
this
God.
guy comes out,
Yep.
comes running down. They're like, and here's so and so. Look
Yeah.
at him now. He comes out totally naked with a little red, just this exact color cherry red, little sweater covering his enormous fucking dick. Comes out and the dick is like an elephant going like this, coming down.
Hilarious.
He's running towards me. I grabbed the
His
audience
trunk
member.
is all over the
I
place.
was like, hold me, don't let go of me. And it was the craziest thing I've ever. And then one other guest was like talking about how the daughter was promiscuous and that her daughter's. This is really vile. And this was intense.
Yeah.
That her daughter said that her mother's vagina looked like roast beef.
Oh my God.
And I want you to know that at that moment when I heard that, I
Yeah.
think I fell on the ground.
Oh
And we could not tape for like 15 minutes because I couldn't handle
right.
that analogy.
Just
Of
the whole
course.
It was
visuals
so
of it.
fucking gross. And that was like really like kind of dumb topics. But
Right.
going on Howard Stern,
Yeah.
the producer of Sally Jesse Raphael,
Okay.
a very big producer, Kathy Chermel, heard me on Howard and said, if she can stand up to Howard, she needs to have her own talk show.
So that's what got you the talk show.
And Kathy brought me to Telepictures, and then that's how I got the talk show.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting how. Yeah, it's
That's
interesting how things
amazing.
happen. But I'm glad I did it. Another stop on the train.
And do
know
you
what I
feel
mean?
like it didn't last because there was everyone had a fucking talk show at the
I
time?
don't know.
Because I remember the show was kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, they wanted me to be, they were like, we want you to be you. And then as soon as I would look at a wife beater and say, you're a fucking prick, they would go,
Yeah.
you can't say that. I said, but you wanted me to be me,
Yeah.
He was probably a prick.
He was a prick.
He was a prick.
Would you do another talk show?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
That
Was a sign. No.
She's evolved into so many different things.
No more talk
It's
shows.
She has love bites.
but
Other
It's
shows.
a big responsibility,
Other
right?
shows. I would
Doing
do a
your own
cooking
talk
show. I would do all kinds
She
of
does the
things.
I could
Masked
see you doing
Singer.
cooking.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
does.
I know.
She
I
does
could
the
totally
Masked
see
Singer.
you
Are you
doing
kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
She sings.
We'll get
Yeah,
into
we were
that
the lambs.
after.
Oh my God, you would have died at the costumes. They had
Those
these
costumes are
they
so
were-
beautiful.
And the masks were so 36 inches across. I measured. It was the heaviest thing. We couldn't walk without help.
Wow.
And it was like Gone with the Wind, huge. You know, first time I was the same size as Wendy in China. I was so fat, so happy. I was like, I'm not the fat one
Did
anymore.
you love doing it?
Loved. Hard work.
And you guys were second place.
Yeah.
Well, first place, but not
yeah.
the winner.
Well, we were runner up. Yeah. But Amber Riley, great singer. But you know, I think we could have. I think it was like a 50-50 thing. We could have won too. It
You
was
came
good.
in second,
Yeah.
right?
What do
Wow.
you
We
get?
did great.
I don't even know what you end up
You
getting.
just get a paycheck. You don't get anything.
Oh, you don't get it.
Oh, there's no
You
winning
get a
prize
paycheck,
at the end?
and you get the you know the bragging rights to say
Oh,
that
say
you
Yeah.
that you
won.
went on the show and that you were runner up. And
Did they guess
got
you
to-
guys at all?
Only
anybody ever
Robin
come
Thicke
close?
did at the very end. I think they knew.
Yeah,
They
of course,
did?
right? They have to.
I think they knew. I don't know.
Your voices are very distinct. Though.
They are.
It's
but-
very distinct.
but
But
the
they don't have you
chicks-
sing your songs, right? Or
No,
they
we
do?
don't sing.
Yeah.
No, we don't sing our songs.
well,
but
how then you would know?
Well, of course,
Then
of course.
You would know. It's a giveaway.
But they did have like girls girl bands or yeah, girl groups.
Yeah.
You know, or 80s nights or whatever,
Yep.
90s.
Yeah, yeah.
And people they threw it out as a guess, but they were like, no, I'm going with the Dixie Chicks or the Chicks.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and then Ken Jeong was like, it's the Kardashians. I'm like, no, it's not the Kardashians.
Do they see you, or are you sequestered completely?
Oh, when I tell you how tightly that ship is, I mean, it is really.
Really?
it
So
is like-
they don't even know who's in the
you
green
have
room.
you have a mask over you, like not even a mask. It's like one of those like
Shields.
fucking shields.
Yeah, you were the lambs,
You know,
right? You guys were the
we're
lambs.
the lambs, and then they have like a sweatshirt. Don't talk to me. Gloves, socks. No part of your skin is exposed. Nothing.
Is it heavy, the costume?
Very, very.
You do
Yeah.
it again? Are you going to go back and
I don't
you're
know.
Gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, you said you were going to be like doing a
Maybe
clip
we'll
or
see.
whatever?
They might have me back for something special. You never know.
Oh.
If you go back on Masked Singer, would you go as a judge or you go
Yeah,
as...
would you go as
what
a
Who
would
knows?
you-
Sometimes they bring you back to do like you give clues. They
Oh.
bring past contestants, you know.
Right.
So they might have me back for that. But I mean, I would love to be a judge.
Is
yeah.
there a day that you get to rest?
No.
Because
No,
7
the
days
answer's
a week,
no.
Every single thing that you're describing is like
Jesus
you're on the
Christ.
go all
I
day.
know. Because I have to, I mean, there's college and there's private school. I never saved a penny. I have to work.
Yeah.
People think, you know, all this stuff, but
I have to work.
My
What are you
husband is
We all
so
have
good
to.
at
You just
saving.
picked me up from campus to
I
come
know,
over here to
I
do this.
know.
Thank you.
We all have to work, and
I'm
it's okay.
terrible at saving. He's so good
Oh,
at saving.
oh, I'm
I
the
will
wo-
shop
Same.
till I fucking drop.
Me too.
If I
too.
like a pair of shoes, I gotta have them in every color.
Same, I know.
He's like a Saudi.
It's really
in
bad.
An
I
American
like 10
body.
American. A Saudi in American body.
I'm excited because we are gonna do Runway Rundown.
Love.
So Runway
You know what
Rundown.
Runway Rundown is?
What is it?
Go ahead, babe. Explain.
Runway Rundown. We're going to look at some of the good, the bad, and what he calls the ugly.
Okay.
And then my version of it is, what the fuck were you thinking?
What the fuck were you thinking?
And some of the pictures might be you.
Oh shit.
We're going to talk about.
Oh shit. I hope it's not the Bell's palsy one where I'm like, that was
Well, it's on YouTube now.
great.
And before we do Runway Rundown, just want to remind everyone, rate, review, subscribe, make some comments. We'll answer the comments. Tell everyone you know.
Get motivated, people. Get up. Let's
Yes.
go.
I'm
Hit
scared.
that frickin'
Push the
bell.
button.
I'm scared.
So this
should
is,
be.
I think this is from your album cover.
Okay. The first one?
I don't know. It's the three of you.
On the beach?
On the beach. You remember everything.
Of course I do.
Is it the beach? Babe,
course
I think
it
it
is.
is the beach.
Of course, it's
I
Malibu.
think
Oh no, no,
You
no.
guys look-
That's dedicated.
stunning.
Thank you.
in
That's
this
our
picture.
yeah, that's our album called Dedicated. It's our songs that we recorded of our parents. It's a lovely album. And we were going for
Oh.
like a 60s, like kind of almost Renaissance-y.
But I think
Thank
you got it.
Well, did you guys have a stylist? Because
Yes, of course we did.
Okay, so they should
Art
be fired.
Art Con.
Because I'm telling you.
I thought you said we look gorgeous.
I did. This is the designer
Here we
talking.
go.
I mean,
no,
you-
that's because it's peasant-y looking versus
Yes.
this.
You guys look beautiful.
But how it
Your
wouldn't have been
hair.
but it wouldn't have been appropriate to wear a gown.
No, it would have been appropriate to wear something that really accentuated.
But I love
a
what
little more
Carney's
of the
wearing
It
in the
was
black.
the
positivity.
60s vibe of this record.
I love what Carney's wearing.
Thank
So
you.
this is one of those when they go meet up at the Coachella kind of a scenario.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
I love it.
In that case,
I'm not.
Let me reframe.
I'm
not
a fan.
glam.
I'm not a fan of what China's wearing though.
Let me
I have
see.
to be honest.
Let
The
me-
white, I
yeah.
think she's too washed out with the
Yeah.
white.
I mean, I don't know. I love it. I love it all. It was like our friend Art Kahn, who's a wonderful, wonderful stylist. He styled, Adam Lambert. I mean, he's really great.
I
he's
love
my
what you're
dear
wearing.
friend. And I've always loved his stuff. But yeah,
Well, I'm
I
sure
get it.
he's a great
This
friend.
is not you.
Well, no, it doesn't.
all.
It doesn't have to be me. But here's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the clothes. I'm not looking at the colors, although I am. I'm looking at the way they fit and the proportions that it creates. And if you're doing an album cover,
Right.
and the way you guys, these two are standing right here,
Right.
as an example. See
Wendy, right? It's Wendy.
Wendy, my sister.
Wendy.
Yeah.
See
and
the way
China.
the asymmetry.
Yeah.
It creates a whole different illusion that makes you look on your own. The harmony between the three, the way you guys sing,
Yeah.
is so pitch perfect. And I would have just wanted to see a little more of that here.
You know what
in
it
the
is?
photo.
It's very hard to get a picture that everybody's happy with.
Of course not.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest. That's
Of
the biggest
course.
challenge of picking an album cover.
100%.
There were a million shots that I've loved even more than this.
But
But
look at the one I picked.
well, this is the cover. This is the cover.
This is
and
the
we're
cover
walking
of
on
the
a
album,
bridge.
right?
That's the cover,
Yeah.
and we're all walking on the bridge, and I love it.
But you guys look
I
so
understand.
happy.
Yes, of
so
course.
What's your
beautiful.
favorite song on the album?
Of this one,
Yeah.
oh God, probably God only knows. Yeah,
love
tattooed
that
on my arm. My favorite song ever. My
Is
daddy's-
it? I
my
love. You
dad-
wrote
Beach
that
Bo-
song, or
no,
who
no,
wrote
Beach
it?
Boys wrote it.
Oh, your dad wrote
It's the
that
Beach
song,
Boys
right?
song, yeah.
Okay, and
God
you
only
guys
knows.
redid it.
When we redid it on this record, yeah.
Didn't you sing that song with your dad too?
I've sang with him.
Yeah, I saw something where you had sung.
Yeah, oh yeah,
that-
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, I thought
Yes,
so.
yes,
I
yes.
remember seeing
with
that.
Lola. With our
Yes.
with Lola. Yeah.
What year was this?
2000 and oh fuck.
Oh.
2000 and fuck,
11,
everyone.
2011, 2013.
You guys look great though.
Thank you,
Wow.
thank you.
I love the hair. I
Thank
love the
you.
makeup.
I love the way you guys look.
Thank
Though.
you.
When
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at you guys, you look ethereal.
Thank you.
All of you guys look
Thank you.
ethereal. I just think proportion has so much
Yeah.
to do with everything.
Sure.
And to create an entire look.
Yeah, and it's one. It's like
And I'm
the
sure you
record
guys
company.
had a lot of attitude.
Well-
That guy was probably in over his head with you three.
But it's the this record company that goes, this is the shot we want, and
Yeah.
you have no control.
what do
over
they
it.
know?
They
Did
know
they
nothing.
ask me?
I know, right?
No, they didn't clearly, but
Clearly.
I love it. There's a vibe.
How many albums have you guys done?
We have done. We did the first record, Shadows and Light. We did a Christmas record called Christmas in Harmony, and that. So 4.
Okay.
Wilson Phillips did 4, and then my sister and I did Hey Santa, which is a very great Christmas album.
Fun.
And they play Hey Santa on the radio every year
Yeah,
since
yeah.
1993.
It's like the Mariah Carey, like
Yeah, right. It doesn't stop. This song.
love it.
Like we'll be in concert in June, and
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Hey Santa!" And it's June in the heat. They want to hear "Hey Santa."
I love it.
Yeah.
That's really
I
cool.
can't believe I'm sitting across from you.
Oh,
Like,
God.
you know,
I can't believe sitting across from you. I mean,
it's
the presence
impressive.
of these.
I mean,
which
it's-
one leg of mine would fit in this dress? One
Oh.
leg.
Girl, I got you covered.
Dear God.
I've got you covered.
One day.
You know I dress all women.
One day.
I dress all shapes. I dress all colors, all
One
sizes,
day
and all
I'm going to have you
religions.
make a dress similar to that black one downstairs. Oh my God, I
Which one
love
did
that
she
one.
sing?
No, the one that you said that the rapper wore with the big sleeves.
Oh, the
that
coat. Yes.
Sweetie.
Sweaty.
Yeah,
Sweaty.
Swooty.
Yeah.
I want something like that.
Done. Anything in here.
All right, well,
Done.
On the way out, I'll just go to my sweatshop downstairs right now and put it
Perfect.
The
Get
next
your
look I wanna
measuring-
talk about,
Get
we
your
kind of-
measuring tape. I can't wait for that. Okay.
and we record that.
Fuck me.
It's another Howard Stern moment
Oh God.
in a different way.
I will be drinking again. My sobriety will be broken.
That's funny.
The next one I'm going to talk about is your costume from The Masked Singer, because I fucking loved it.
Isn't it the cutest thing
Like,
you've ever seen?
That's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
insane. These
Which one were you?
The pink one, but this one they had like China out in the forefront here.
Yeah.
But they have all kinds of pictures.
Yeah,
like, they
yeah,
used
but
a
you're
whole
the pink
bunch.
one.
But you
Right.
can't really see all three of us like clearly.
Yeah. But we get the idea
Yes,
of it. It's
yes.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
The
So,
details.
The detail. There were the sequins, the whole thing. I
Who
mean,
picks this out?
oh God, it was.
they have
it was
like
a
a
team.
costumer
Yeah,
that-
Oh yes, a guy named Tim. Really he was from, I forgot his last name, but Tim, and he's from Australia, and he basically designed it, and it just took
Amazing.
so many fittings and so many meetings and the mask.
Did you guys
was-
even know?
We did, yeah.
You did?
They had suggested some different costumes, and they said,
Yep.
we really feel that this is perfect for you. And we went, you're right, it is.
Wow.
And and there was never a girl group on there before. We were the first, and the costumes were insane.
It's impressive.
It was a lot of work, and it was really heavy, and it was torture, really. You guys,
Why
it
do
was
you think
torture.
you didn't win? Why do you think you came in second?
She's a fucking dynamite singer. How are you going to compare with like gospel?
no, but are they
real-
really picking out just a singer or overall performance,
I
and overall
think-
group, overall
I think
costume?
I think just the last few performances, I think she was better than us.
Yeah.
We were really tired,
Yeah.
and
It's
we
a lot.
didn't
Is
have,
it long days when you're
Oh
on
my
Masked
God,
Singer?
15-hour days.
You couldn't lock her in the dressing room.
It was
She couldn't come out.
you guys.
Could have been a
And,
dynasty
and
moment.
who won that season
gave-
for the
we-
audience that doesn't know?
Oh, Amber Riley
Yeah,
from
okay,
Glee, and
okay.
and we gave it our all. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But we were very tired, and also the song choices were difficult because you got to get clearance, and then it's not
Yeah.
really what we wanted to do.
But
and,
is it about winning or just
No, it's
having
not
fun
about
and performance?
I mean, talking to another competitive one, of course you want to win.
Of
Right.
course you
And
want to
the
win.
momentum is building, and you know
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
gonna
Your
win,
heart's
who's gonna win.
pounding. You're
Yeah. So
coming
you're kind
out.
of like,
You're like, oh my God, she sang
Yeah.
that note better than
How
me.
you're
long of a
sucked into
shoot?
it.
How long were you shooting for this show, like season? How long are you
It
on
was,
the show? For? How many
I
episodes?
think it was 2 weeks of shooting.
Okay.
Only a couple days off. It was really hard.
Yeah.
You know
was
what's
very
crazy? When the reason why I asked which one are you, I was looking at the expressions when they first showed me the photos, and I didn't know which one was which, and I
Yeah.
had no idea. But now I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at the photo.
Yeah.
She looks like you.
Yes, she does.
Her expression
That
is
was Rose.
so much like
Rose Lamb and Blueberry Lamb.
She just looks like you.
And they give you
Doesn't
like
she?
a voice
Yes.
box
I know.
where they change your voice
Yes,
and
I
everything.
know. And we had our little flats, our little little lace socks.
Yeah.
It was really a very unique, amazing experience. Yeah, I'll never forget it. I loved it.
I don't think I'm ever going to be asked to sing on The Masked Singer.
You never know.
I can't hold a tone or
Well,
note. Or
He was
anything.
on American
I
Idol for
know.
being a bad singer.
I mean, not everybody is like a great singer that goes on. You know,
I
it's-
figure I have to have some kind
they
of
have
a
a lot.
fault.
They have a lot of
I'm
people.
okay with
they
it
like
if I do-
personality. You'd be great. They like personality.
Not if you're going to
Yeah.
hide it underneath that
Yeah.
beautiful costume.
Well, you know, try
could sing.
singing. The mouthpiece was up here, so it was like.
Oh, so you
it
had
was,
to sing.
I
up.
was an
was-
altar boy in the choir.
Were you?
Yes.
Aww.
He did a lot more in the choir than just being an altar boy, though. And we're not going to get
Doesn't
into
seem to
that
bother
because it's not
him.
about you, not about him, not about him.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I've got one, and
more?
I've got two more. I've got one. This is
Surprise
of
to me.
an actress,
Okay.
very famous actress from the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
I wasn't even born.
You also worked with her, and this is, in my opinion, what the fuck are you wearing? Paul, you can discuss it. You
Was
can
this from the
Who's this?
60s?
Yes, you can go over the dress. Tell
Oh.
me.
Well, proportionately, it's the color is beautiful, but it's
can show
black.
Carney.
But proportionately.
Tracy Gold, everyone.
Oh yes, Tracy Gold.
Who's that?
Did you from
Growing
from Growing
Pains.
Pains? And
Oh.
I did wife swap with her.
Celebrity wife swap, right?
Celebrity wife
Yes.
swap.
You did?
And I lived in her house with her wonderful family and her darling husband Robbie, and we got along so great. And I was like the liberal mom, the loose mom, and she was the strict mom.
I remember
and
that.
I loved their family.
She had all these rules.
She
I
had
remember
all
I
the
watched
rules,
that
and I was
episode.
like, "Fuck the rules." And we were burping, farting, eat what you want, wear what you want to school.
And how was she working with?
She was great.
Yeah.
I mean, she lived at my house. And,
Okay.
but I actually
Did
hated.
she give away this dress? I hope. I mean,
I've never seen that dress.
it shouldn't be seen by anyone. I don't know how he found the picture.
You're
describe
you're
the dress for
terrible.
people that are
I
listening.
think she could not look bad. I think she's beautiful.
She's
pretty, but the
she
dress
looks
is
like
hideous.
She's beautiful,
I
but
don't think
that
the dress
dress
is that
looks
bad.
like.
You don't like the left side, that side?
No, it
That
just.
side's a little funny, but I do love that.
I don't like the
that,
ruffles on the bottom.
Oh, I like that.
What year is this from? 1972.
No,
this is current.
I like
This
it.
cannot be current.
It is current.
No, it wasn't even recycled. No way.
She looks pretty.
No. Look at.
I'll defend
It
her
makes
to the
her
end.
knees look so chunky. The proportions
You're
on
a
this
dress
dress.
designer, so you're gonna go.
But it's all about finding the right fit that's going to work for your body. The
Right.
dress is not bad. It could have been better on someone else.
Right.
But if you're going to be wearing it, you need to wear it proudly to be able to proportion your body appropriately. She doesn't look like she's full. She looks
Okay.
skinny.
But I don't like the color, and I don't like
do.
the bottom
The
ruffle
black?
part.
It's black.
Yeah, it's black.
She's got a waistband.
The
Who does a
bustier doesn't look like it's fitting
waistband?
her boobs properly.
She should have put pads in there.
Oh,
Carney,
I
come on,
can't be
really?
mean.
She's got such a beautiful.
You think
smile,
this is a
though.
great dress?
I like the dress.
Really?
like it?
Yes, I
Okay.
like it.
She's being very diplomatic
No,
because it's
I am.
Tracy Gold.
I am 100. I fucking swear.
No, she likes the
I
dress,
like the
and I know what
dress.
she likes the dress about
Okay.
because it's flirty, it's fun,
is.
it's a little
It's
more
lacy,
easy,
yes.
and she's wearing it
It's
to
not
a
too revealing.
party.
I like it.
Yeah, she's not taking herself too seriously.
I have to burp.
I totally get it.
I'm
That's-
burping.
I
that
should have
coffee.
worked on this dress, but I didn't.
Carney's opinion of the dress was a loud burp.
No, but
I
she,
liked it.
No, but this is her friend. Are we still friends?
Yes.
Oh, we're
Although-
friends. She's
Although
beautiful.
I tried to call them. I think they changed their number.
Oh, that bitch. I don't like her anymore.
We had barbecues
You know
together.
what?
I love
Yeah.
them.
How did you
We'll always be
get
friends.
to do celebrity wife
Well,
swap?
this
They
isn't
just
you
asked
saying
us to.
anything
Yeah.
bad. It's me.
I hated Celebrity Wife Swap.
You
They
did?
made my husband look terrible. And I went on The View one time saying it's fucked.
Yeah.
Because they said, stay in your studio and we'll call you when we need you.
Right.
They never called him.
So they just
And
made him look like he didn't care, he wasn't- that he was working all the
hands-off
time?
father,
Yeah,
He, was,
yeah.
he is an amazing father.
Wow.
And he was
well, you
so...
wouldn't have kept him around for 23 years.
Exactly. He was a
Even
great-
when he's not wearing a wedding ring.
Exactly. But they were screwed to him. He was so upset.
Wow.
Well,
He really hurt him
producers, I
because it
mean-
wasn't true.
Right.
You know,
But they're making a show at the
They
end
make
of
a
the day.
show and they did it on purpose, and they didn't
Right.
call him on purpose to be like, Rob's in his studio and never wants to come out. He kept texting me because I was at the other house.
Yeah, yeah.
Honey, when are they going to call me out? When are they going to have me go out?
Right.
And I said, I don't know what
Just
you're doing.
go out.
Just
Well,
go
what
out.
were the rules that you had for Tracy at your house?
to get them to loosen up.
Okay.
So it's like, you guys are used to all the rules. You can't eat in bed. You have
Right.
to make your beds. You have to wear this to school.
gotta do
You have to,
the
you know,
opposite.
and I'm like, be late on, you know, fart.
Because they
eat
made
what you
her
want.
look like
right. Which she
a
is.
military drill
But
sergeant.
She sort of is. That is.
That
she's-
dress explains it.
She's more like that
Yeah.
than I am, and
Okay.
that's okay. But you know, so there
But
was
she
some.
doesn't come from
there
the
was
same
some truth.
background you
Who-
do.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Who is the more lenient parent with your girls, you or Rob?
Oh, Rob, for sure.
Probably Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Probably Rob. I'm pretty strict about respect
Yeah,
and how they
absolutely.
talk.
Got it.
Like I say, you know, they hear me drive down the street and I'm like, you fucking bitch. You know, I'm horrible in the car. And they just laugh at me, but they go, Mom, can I say it? She said shit. You know, like they're so good.
Yeah.
Because they will not swear in front of
Why
me.
are you
They
shocked?
won't. I don't know.
Do
Why
they
are
ever?
you
Do they
so
ever tell? Do they ever
horrible
tell
in front of
you
them?
off?
Never.
Really?
No. One time Lucy said something like, "Yeah, Mom," like something like, "You're." That was bitchy or something. I said,
Yeah.
You're never gonna talk to me like that again. They don't.
Wow.
They are.
That's
But
because
we
you
don't-
have good kids that
They have good
And they learn
kids,
from
And
examples,
they learn
so-
from
yeah.
examples,
Yeah.
and we don't want to hurt each other. And I know we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
bitchy and
Right.
angry, but you know, there's a way to do it without. You have to have respect. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a stickler about that.
100%. Okay, I got one more
Oh my
look.
God, it's not gonna end.
Oh, no.
Carney,
I
wanna
just have
find a
one
good
more
one.
look, and I'm sorry. I love you, Carney.
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
I love
Oh
your
my
sister.
God.
I
I'm
love
not the one
China.
taking you down
but
now.
Oh no.
But this is a what the fuck are you girls wearing?
Show me right now.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
this is a
shit.
you got to agree.
You know what?
This is a horrible look
Horrible.
on all three of you.
Absolutely awful.
This is like
I'm gonna agree with
I
you.
went to
It's terrible.
Good Samaritan. I picked up a couple things. I threw them
know,
on.
I know.
Nothing matches.
It's like, I mean, it's a Calvin Klein shirt that I'm wearing. The fuck are those pants? I'm not exactly thrilled. I don't really love China's dress. Wendy's pants, that's her top. I'm sorry, it's
You
not.
mean those leggings?
All right, it's not great.
Yeah, it's
but-
bad, right?
But
What was this for?
who the hell knows?
What does it say?
Where was that? I don't even know.
She doesn't remember.
I don't
This
remember.
is the Women's Guild at
Oh, the
Cedar
Women's
Sinai.
Guild.
Oh, the
Yes,
Women's
the
Guild.
Women's
You want to
Guild.
remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my!
You want to remember the
You know
Women's
red
Guild?
carpets I've walked down? You
But you
think I
guys want to
remember?
wear this to the Women's Guild?
What's my
Honey,
hair?
why didn't you call
Oh
me?
my God!
I don't know.
Girl?
I didn't know you then.
Oh shit!
Shit is right.
Like even China always dresses really cute, and this is just Brie
It
from
wasn't-
Desperate Housewives gone bad.
It wasn't our best look. I'm
No.
going to agree with you.
Okay, good.
But you know what?
I look like a secretary.
But
Yes.
you have the hits and the misses. But now you've learned.
I've learned.
You've learned to be yourself.
I've learned to be very paranoid around you.
You learned to.
Watch what the fuck I'm wearing now. At least I wore a little Johnny
You know
Was
what's
top.
interesting? Everybody that looks at me,
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Yeah.
I don't know for how many years they tell me that I have judgmental eyes.
He does.
And I'm like,
No, you're observant.
I really
You're just observant.
don't.
No, you don't. You're just
I go,
observant.
but I do look at the outfit because I
Well, of
can't
course,
help
you
myself. I
can't
train
help
my
it.
eye to look.
No,
I can't take it away.
Of
It's
course
not
you can't.
something you. It's like
No, you're not judging me.
Of course,
You
always.
you just observe.
I have to look.
That's okay.
I can't help
I
it.
respect your opinion.
I saw your leopard
yeah,
shoes
right.
in the car, and your toes were in the front
course.
seat.
Of course.
I can't like I
You
don't
can't
know
help
how
it.
to. I don't know how to stop.
It's built in, and you
I
and
can't.
you can't. That's okay. That's like when someone's singing. I'm hearing like, are they sharp? Are they flat?
Yeah.
How's the vibrato? How's their tone?
You're
I mean,
not even
same.
trying to absorb.
You
it.
don't wanna hear him
You can't
sing.
help it.
Automatic.
It's it is
It's automatic.
automatic.
It's okay. You don't have to stop it.
And I'm not trying to
won't be
be
able to.
mean to them, but I always like to constructively. If they ask me,
Yeah.
If they ask me to respond, I will.
you will.
I do.
Yes.
But if they don't ask me, I don't go up to them and go, "What the fuck were you thinking? Shit, you have that other dress that you wore just last week, and it was much better than."
I know.
I won't say it.
Oh my God, Paul.
I will not say it until I'm asked. But if I'm
But
asked,
then he will say it.
Right, but then he will.
Yeah. Hey, babe, let's do our game. We got a game for you, Carney.
Love.
This game is
Thank
called.
God we're over with the runway rundown. That was brutal.
That last one was.
I don't know if we could have
Brutal.
been friends after that
I'm
one.
not even hungry for dinner.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this
I
guy?
don't know.
He's your best
You may not be
friend.
hungry for dinner, but I am hungry for that fucking cheesecake you
I
brought
can't
us.
wait for you to
I can't.
I
believe you brought
cannot
text
wait.
me later, please, and tell me when you're eating it.
I will.
Eating
will.
it. I'm gonna take a bite and I'm gonna call you.
It'll last
It's
3
gonna
days.
be orgasmic.
Fuck it. Okay, go on.
It's
that
gonna
was
be
hard.
like an explosion in my mouth,
Oh.
like the cupcakes I had last
Yes.
week.
Yes.
Another explosion.
Another.
Okay. The game is who's saying what?
Oh God, I love it.
Oh, okay.
You want to go
excited.
first, babe?
Well, I gotta put my glasses.
So
on.
we're gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I need my glasses too. No, not really. We're gonna ask you a question. You can pick one, Paul. I'll pick one.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if you know who's saying what.
Right on.
What's the name of Britney Spears' debut album?
Wait a minute. I said don't do 90s. I said don't do fucking 90s. You start
That's
with
from the
Britney
90s?
Spears.
This is
Isn't
so
it?
easy.
I don't-
Okay, scratch that one.
school,
I
fuck,
got it.
whatever
I'm
the
gonna
fuck.
give you a good one.
Okay.
Oops, I did it again.
Who was the band Fleetwood Mac named after? Mick Fleetwood and John McVie?
Wait. I'm sorry. What's the question?
Who was the band Fleetwood Mac was named after?
Oh,
And then you don't give her the answer,
Oh,
dummy.
No,
I
but
gave
Mick
it to her.
Fleetwood. Mick
Mick
Fleetwood
Fleetwood.
had the band before.
Before.
And then he asked Lindsay and Stevie and Christine to join. Yeah.
Stevie lives in Palm Springs.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
lives in
I-
Palm
I
Springs.
love her so much.
I want to go to her house. I went to
Oh.
Elton John's house. I want to go to her house.
Oh, I met her.
can just
You did?
Oh, I did.
What
yeah.
a bitch.
Oh, she's up there for me.
Yeah.
Is she the most That's one
She's-
person I've always wanted to meet.
I don't
that
even-
I feel like I'm so connected.
Oh.
Listening to her voice.
Oh no, you have no idea. I mean,
And
when I
under
s-
the song 17.
oh God, Andrew
I-
17. I'm a very big fan, and she knows it. And
Yep.
I was crying. You know, I cry often when I meet people I admire.
Yeah.
Because I'm so emotional and I
Yes.
can't help it. So I was tearing. But she's one of my favorites.
Have you ever sang with her?
No.
Oh.
I wish.
you?
Would you?
What do you think?
Let's
Of
go.
course.
We're going to do a road trip to Palm Springs, and we're going to go to her house. We're going to sit in the yard, and we're going to kick it.
Sounds good.
We're going to kick it.
All right, I got one. Who sang these lyrics?
Oh.
Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I want to be the one to walk in the sun.
Oh, my God.
And I'm saying it wrong, but
See,
Dang.
when you speak it and you don't sing it.
I know, right?
Okay, this game
Some
sucks,
boys
and I
take a
suck.
beautiful
He
girl
sucks at
and hide her
karaoke.
away from the rest of the world. I want to be the one to walk in the sun because girls just want to have
Cindy Lauper,
fun.
Cindy Lauper. Okay, you know what? It sounds so different from the way you just did it. That's
Right?
why I was completely lost.
Exactly.
I hate this game.
Oh, okay, Paul, yours.
Okay, go.
Okay. What singer adopted the nickname Prince of Darkness?
Ozzy, of course.
Yes.
High five.
Oh, high five, because I love Ozzy. I love them. They're my friends.
Sharon?
Of course.
You know she loves Snow
All
White.
I
She
love
wants to
Sharon,
kidnap
Ozzy,
Sharon?
Kelly, Jack. Are you kidding? I love them.
I adore Sharon Osbourne.
they're my
She's
dear,
so
dear
sweet.
friends forever.
She met Snow White when
She
Snow
loves
White
dogs.
was this big
Did she go
in her
crazy?
hand. She went nuts, and then
I
we
bet.
saw her again a few years later at the Emmys. She
went
grabbed
crazy.
Snow
tried to
White.
Of
kidnap
course.
her.
She loves dogs.
It's like Betty White.
She loves animals. Yes,
Yeah,
she does.
Absolutely. Okay,
Ozzy-
I've got one.
Ozzy too.
This person has won the most Grammys of all time. 32 Grammys.
Oh,
Oh fuck, that's a hard one.
it's easy.
So easy.
Is it Michael Jackson? Madonna.
No, female.
Female.
The Queen
She's on tour now.
Bee.
Madonna.
No, she's on tour.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
You better not play this with Jeff.
You guys. No, it's not. This is very difficult because you're like doing random stuff like
Right.
lyrics, names. If I
He's
hear-
random.
I'm random.
I'm
Haven't you
audio.
figured that
All
out?
you gotta do is play it, and I'll know it. This shit is hard.
This shit is
It
hard.
could
Go
have
ahead,
been a
Bob.
lot of women. I had good guesses. Madonna was
But
a good
Beyonce,
guess.
I didn't know that she won
Yeah.
the most Grammys of all time.
I mean, that's fabulous. But
Okay.
I'm stuck in the 70s. Okay, go on.
Which American Idol alum?
Okay.
American Idol alum.
Alum.
I was on there for Bad Singer.
Bad singer.
Has won the most Grammys.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
No.
It's what the fuck is that? The other one. It's the
The one
blonde-haired
that
one.
I've dressed.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood.
She wore Paula too last
Wow.
year.
Did she?
The Roosevelt tree lighting
Oh,
ceremony
Wow! Wow!
No, Rockefeller Center.
Rockefeller Center.
at Roosevelt.
It's not at Roosevelt.
Rockefeller. Oh fuck! Did I say
Center.
Roosevelt? The Rockefeller tree. Oh, why did I say
He
Roosevelt?
always has to be right.
Wait, isn't he a president? Rockefeller?
Oh,
no.
shit.
I don't know.
Roosevelt was.
I can't with you.
This game is about music and lyrics, not the
Where are
president.
we going?
Where's
I'm-
Benjamin?
I've never.
Oh my
the
God, what
ADD.
street are we on?
The ADD
What
is.
country are we in?
Where the fuck am I?
Oh.
Where,
my
what is
God.
this? What game was this?
Okay.
All right.
I've got another one.
What?
Another lyric
Since
one.
I've lost every single
Listen,
question.
I'm gonna show you.
Except Ozzy. What?
Here's lyrics. Which band sang these lyrics?
Okay.
Okay, I know you know this.
Oh no.
I've fallen in love. I've fallen in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real.
This time I know it's for real. Oh, this I want to break
I
free.
want to break free.
I want to break free. It's Queen.
Yes.
Of course.
Right?
It's Freddie. I want to break free.
It's
Of course.
the most amazing band ever,
Oh,
right?
oh, he was. They were. The best.
Did you ever get to meet Queen?
No. Brian May, I think, was at a show, maybe an awards show that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to. But I met Jimmy Page from Led
Ooh.
Zeppelin, and I was pregnant, and I
Yeah.
made him touch my belly when I was pregnant with Lola.
Yeah.
And I said, I need your musical hands
See,
to
look
rub
at
my
this.
belly.
That's
And
amazing.
Jimmy Page, he said, I'd love to, So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
put his hands and he rubbed my belly with Lola in there.
Wow.
I know, isn't that
That's
great?
cool. See, like I can never say that.
Right. I know.
Who is there that you want to meet that you haven't yet, or maybe you did have an opportunity to meet, but it just didn't translate?
Barbara Streisand.
Oh.
Okay, so I did meet
yes.
her.
You did.
Okay, I went to school with Peter Bogdanovich, the director.
Oh yeah.
His daughter Antonia was one of my best friends.
Okay.
So I have loved. She's been my favorite. I mean, Karen
She's
Carpenter. And
everybody's favorite.
yeah.
Karen Carpenter is my favorite voice, but Barbara is my favorite singer.
Love her.
And loved her from when I was a little girl. I just.
Yep.
Anyway, she calls me up and she goes, "She's here." Now I lived 7 houses away in Bel Air from
Yep.
Peter Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
I lived on Bellagio Road,
Okay.
and they lived on Copa de Oro. It was joining streets.
Yes.
Yep.
And I ran like a fucking fat little bitch down that street. I bolted to the house.
Yeah, of
It
course.
was when she was making the main event, the movie.
Oh,
she had
my
her
God.
red curls.
Yes.
She was in a production meeting at one of his tables in the living room.
Yep.
And she was distracted and wasn't very friendly.
Focus.
She wasn't focused because she was distracted.
Yeah, because she
So
was trying to.
Barbara
play
Streisand
a
wasn't
role.
friendly.
I wanted to play ball outside with her,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
so it was like, hi, how are you, whatever, and that was
Right.
it. So I wanted more, but I did meet her, but I would love to just talk about songs that I just love her so much. I love
Barbara, could you please call?
Hello.
Barbara, but there
Did it like here you okay, it's Barbara Streisand
Right.
and you get to meet her
Yeah,
and then
I know.
she's mean or not
I
mean, but
was-
like not interested? Like, didn't that like break your heart?
Oh,
like,
it did. It broke my heart. I was totally.
But she was so focused on what she was,
was.
probably trying to do. She
Yeah.
wasn't ready.
but you
to
don't
be
like
able to
say
do
like,
knows
hey,
what-
excuse me, bitch, I'm the Beach Boys'
Exactly.
daughter.
Well, but I don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
couldn't you pull up a
Like-
Beach Boys card? Oh,
I
good
should have done
job.
that. That would have gotten
Good
her
job.
attention.
That's right.
You know, I mean, it was just sorry.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
no,
that
but
great.
coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I don't know. Maybe I said the wrong thing. I don't even
But
know.
that sucks, right? Because
Yeah.
here, like,
So
yeah.
you never
was
got a
sad.
chance.
I never got a chance.
Mm.
But then, like later, I forgot what this was. Something through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
She talked about Wilson Phillips or something. Maybe it was our manager. She said that she liked our harmony.
Oh,
And so
okay.
maybe who knows?
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
She was in character.
She was in character. I'll love her forever. I love everything she's ever done.
Barbara Streisand.
I love her so. Babs, come on, Babs.
Okay, I know.
Give
I
us
know.
a favor and dial the number. If you
love
can't find it, call me. I'll give it to you.
Oh
Let's
my
make a little
God.
I'll always
girl's
love her.
dream come true here.
I'll
my
always
God.
have that in me.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
That-
She is remarkable. I
best.
think she's one of those
Yeah.
iconic
Yeah.
people that no matter what generation, no matter what age, no
Right.
matter what gender,
Oh,
color,
yeah.
creed, religion,
Yeah.
that
Everyone.
somehow she's impacted.
You know, when A Star Is Born came out, I was young. I was like, I don't know, 11 or something like
Yep.
that, 12, or even younger. I was so obsessed with it. That soundtrack changed my life. But also, her Christmas or like live in, was it Rockefeller Center?
Yes.
Or
Yes, Rockefeller
Radio
Center,
City,
yeah.
whatever.
70 years after,
Yeah.
And
yes. She wore her friend's Donna Karen's dress.
wait a minute. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about Radio City Music Hall.
Radio
I believe.
City Music Hall.
1968, I think it
I
was. It
wasn't
was the
born.
Christmas.
I was born.
And I played in the car for my daughters
Yeah.
when they were really young. And I said,
Yeah.
you guys want to hear a really great singer? I said, listen to this woman. And they sat in the back seat and they were like, she sang People.
Yeah.
And when it was done,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were like, Mama, she's a really good singer, Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, yes. That's probably the greatest singer you'll ever
She
hear.
believes, I feel like she believes every word that she utters.
Of course.
She lives every syllable of
Oh,
every
syllable
sentence.
is
Yes.
true.
My two
I
favorite
know.
movies. You know what my two favorite movies are.
Muriel's Wedding. Is
Muriel's
one.
Wedding is
And-
number one.
It's hilarious.
And The Way We Were.
Oh, the way we were.
I love that
Yeah,
movie. My
oh,
mother
my
and
mom
I
lo-
used to watch
my
it
mom
all the
loved
time.
It too. My mom loved it too. We had that playing too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Always the way
You
we
wanna
were
do
was
the
a
next one?
classic.
Good. babe.
Saddest song that ever was ever
Well,
written.
the next one's going to be easy for you,
Okay.
and this should be.
Should be.
Which member of the Beach Boys
Okay.
surfed?
Oh please, Uncle Dennis.
Wasn't it your dad?
No. Do you have the wrong fucking answer on there? Fuck me right.
They said
up.
it was Brian.
Who the fuck gave you that answer? My dad never
Our
got on a
producers
surf-
are fired.
Hello, testing.
So your dad didn't surf?
Never got on a fucking surfboard in his life. It was Dennis.
Really?
Yes.
That was your uncle, though.
Yes.
His brother.
Wrong.
Oh
wrong.
my God! The
Thank
producers gave us
God.
the wrong fucking
Thank
answer.
God you're
You know
wrong.
what?
Fuck
This
that.
is what I say to this game.
Dad was not
This
a
is what I
surfer.
say to this game.
Bye-bye.
my
If you guys want to see it, it's on YouTube.
That is
That's
the
what I say
classic.
to this game.
I can't believe it.
We're gonna
Really
do some
important
coffee
subject.
reading.
okay.
I did take a peek of your coffee. Okay. It's been a couple of weeks since I read you last
Yes.
time.
That looks like a vagina, by
Dun
the way.
dun dun.
That looks like labia.
Oh,
But anyway.
leave the reading to me.
Oh God.
Leave the reading
Are you
to
gonna tell
me.
me like my vagina needs like a I don't even know what. Okay, we're not.
There
gonna
is
distract
some
me.
important news coming your way.
All right.
Uh-oh.
There's very, very big news. You've been waiting for this news for a minute. And it's something that you've been processing, debating, contemplating, and now you just went ahead and you did it. You either signed an agreement or you went ahead and you're like, what the fuck? That's like that Playboy moment. You're like, when am I going to do this? I may not get asked again. Fuck it. Just do it. I got nothing. Just do it.
She's doing Playboy again.
I don't care, whatever.
You are right.
And that
He
news-
is?
He's right.
That
Oh my
news.
The contracts are being printed right now.
Wow.
Just letting you know that.
This news
How the fuck does he know
is
this stuff?
going to, and this is inside your house. That's what I'm reading. Wow. It's coming your way, and the way it's coming, the delivery is intentional. It's coming with care.
Oh.
It's coming with love, and it's coming with everything you wanted.
Oh God.
This is amazing.
Thank God.
Because it's almost like as if you gift wrapped it and said, this is the best
Yeah.
I'm going to do for you. And they said, their response to you is going to be, thank you.
Wow.
I'm so happy.
And
And
there's
I'm so
4.
excited.
There's the number 4. And I don't know what that means, but it's coming in either 4 people,
Okay.
4 stages,
Okay.
4 tiers, or in 4 different increments
Okay.
of elements.
Okay.
And
Wow.
you're on tier 2, which means you've only got 2 more to go.
Okay.
And those 2 could include, let's say, the contract coming in, and then the next step is the last one.
Okay.
So there's a happy dance happening in your house. And the happy dance is like your entire family. There's a whole group, like a village, that is inside your house that is celebrating with you for something that I feel like has been long time coming. You know, if you had wishful thinking, or if this was the one thing you're thinking to yourself, you know what, if this is something I could do, this is something I want to do, here's something I can embark on and I want to be able to undertake, and I'm not afraid.
That's it.
Amazing.
It's
That's
It's
what
crazy,
this
right?
is.
How he
It
does
is
it. It's crazy.
absolutely 100% right. You are 100% right. Every word you just said. We're all celebrating. We're all doing the happy dance. I've waited 17 years.
Oh,
What?
Yes.
Wow.
I've waited 17 years. I can't say any more about it.
Okay.
You are fucking dead on.
so well, let me just tell you what I
Wow.
see.
I'm so happy.
There is 2 people, 2 friends that you have that come visit you often, that you bounce ideas with. One's a female, one's a male. And they have now, at this point, going to take a different role in your life. You are, it's almost like as if you've become the nucleus where you weren't. And they have to be in the periphery. And I don't know how that's going to change the dynamic,
Okay.
because they're looking outward. And the outward is either they're helping you pave the road, navigating so that you're able to have your comfort zone to be able to perform and do what your duties and responsibilities are.
Okay.
Or it's not jealousy. It's not like envy. It's not something that they're like, oh, what does she think she is?
Right.
No. But their personal role is now going to maybe also include professional capacity.
Wow.
Because they're looking outward, and the outward that they're looking at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about a team of 6 on the outside that they're having to work with, organize with, create something with. I don't know what the 6 things are. Could even be 7. There's a lot of pieces. In all these pieces, it seems like everyone's got, and there's different magnitude of responsibilities. And in your house, I almost feel like you've been granted this confidence. Confidence is the wrong word. You have the confidence, but confidence is kind of like the right word to give you flight, as if
Ownership.
ownership. Maybe that's what it is.
Interesting.
That's what
Like
it
you
is.
feel like you can stand on your
Yes.
2 feet.
Yes.
You're not afraid, and you're like, you know what? They've got this.
Yes.
They're gonna handle this. I trust them.
Yeah.
They're gonna deliver, and I'm gonna be able to do what I'm supposed to be doing that I want to do.
Yes.
Last time I told you it had to do with something that had to do with your passion.
I love that.
Yes.
And I said you're gonna pick the one that you love that has to do with your passion.
And you did.
I did.
And this is your
Love it.
passion.
I know.
Wow.
There's a huge reward. And it comes in the form of so many different things for you. I mean, it puts you in a different trajectory, I feel like. It's giving you,
College money by chance.
Exactly.
besides the money, this is beyond money for
Oh,
you.
of course it is.
The money I think
Yeah.
you make doing, like if I see like little tidbits here and there or whatever, you've got
Yeah.
work and like I don't think you've ever stopped. I don't
No.
think that has anything to do with it. I think this is more of a soul searching, more of a definite direction in a life lived that
Wow.
you've cultivated that you now want ownership of. Well, that's the right word.
It is.
Ownership.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
ownership.
That's
love it.
that's the right way.
Yeah.
And the success that I see, the way this on the outside is exploded, is I don't think it's I don't want to say it's beyond imaginable, but it kind of is because you've had successes in so many different things. So you're not known for success, but the way this is the success that you're going to reap from here is more genuinely in a place that is like redemption, sort of.
Awesome.
Oh,
This is awesome.
That feeds your
This-
soul in a capacity that I don't think money money cannot fill. Does that make sense?
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like blown away.
No, it's.
I want to say I'm blown away, but he does this all the time. So
I just. I know he does, and it's really like.
I want you to put your finger at the bottom because there's something I want to. I want to
Look
see.
how long my nail is, though.
I know that, but
know.
your nail is gorgeous.
I.
But you're gonna lick it after.
How the
but
fuck
you're
am I
have
gonna?
to do
No, I
it
don't care about
as
that. But how
much
am I
as you
gonna
could
get it
do.
down
Just
there?
Shove it in there.
Shit,
Like, put your finger at the bottom, and
I can't reach it. My nail
can you
is.
do your knuckle? Can you? Does it
I mean,
reach?
no, it doesn't.
use your fingernail. Right? Could
How
you use your
about-
fingernail?
Yeah,
I
do your forefinger.
okay. All I could do was right in the center. It was a little dot in the center.
Ah.
That's all I got.
But it's interesting where you did it, and that's what I wanted to see.
So it's just a little.
See, with all the circumference that you had access to,
Yeah.
you picked the side that I said, I want to see what it translates to.
Mm-hmm.
This is like you giving birth.
I love this.
You are getting something so new, so beautiful. It's like this bundle of joy that you're going to nurture, you're going to care for, it's almost like this is giving you a new sense of life
Yes.
and the person that you are. Because what I see, it's like when you bring a baby home, how do you say bundach? Bundach.
What is
Newborn?
that?
Like-
Newborn.
No, newborn is newborn, but when you wrap the newborn in
Swaddle.
the
Swaddle.
shreds.
The swaddle.
Swaddle.
Yeah, swaddle.
Swaddle.
So you're
Blanket.
swaddling this.
Oh yes.
And this is like, nobody mess with my fucking baby. So it's like changing the diaper. It's like using the powder.
Nursing it.
Nursing
Yes.
it. Nurturing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what I see. Can you see? Do you see that bottom?
Wait, tilt it a
Do you
little
see the baby? Do you see the clarity of the button that you push? Do you see the two
Yeah,
little?
yeah.
That's the swaddle right there, all
Around it?
encompassing it.
Whoa.
And that's the head right there. That's the body.
This is
Are you religious?
cool.
I'm spiritual.
Spiritual.
I'm spiritual.
This is being delivered
yeah.
with.
God,
I said
if
with
you-
with
if
like
you
this.
go if you go here to this one thing, I'm gonna.
Well, it's being delivered with something very specific
Uh-huh.
that I think only you are going to either understand or know.
Yeah.
That's embedded in this entire thing. It's how when in the Armenian culture when they do the swaddle.
Swaddle.
Yeah.
Swaddle. I'm about
Yes.
to say swaddy.
Swaddle.
Swaddle. They also put a jewelry, which is the for peace, love.
The symbol for that.
Yes, it's like a three
Yeah.
different things
Yeah.
with the cross.
Yeah.
There's something being delivered with this
Ooh.
and with the baby, and it's such a. And if you're spiritual, then you're going to connect with whatever it is that it's in a form of an item. It's not just a
Wow.
message.
Okay.
Interesting.
So they're going to, you know, how you gift wrap, you know, you put a nice big bow, you buy a brand new car, you're going to deliver it, you put a nice big bow. There's something attached to this.
Okay.
And that thank you is going to hit you in such a beautiful place that you're going to know that until then, I think you still have not a doubt, but you still have like this hesitation or is it going to, like, you know, all the little pieces, you're going to inhale a breath of oxygen and go,
I got
my
this.
God,
Yeah.
look, I got goosebumps.
Ooh.
You're going to feel that moment. And I think that moment is going to be the new beginning of something
Oh, I'm so
that
excited.
you've created that I don't think you understand how enormous of an impact it's going to have on you, your family, and the people that are involved.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
Now I want to know what it is.
Oh, God.
She will be letting us know, I'm sure.
I'll tell you.
But
Oh
I want to
my
know what this
God.
symbol is too.
Yeah.
There's a, it's either a no, it's something. It's something that's delivered. It's like when you bring the baby home.
Right.
You don't just bring the baby home. Like there's flowers you
Right.
bring home with the baby.
Right.
There's like the charm. Sometimes they put a banglet on
But
the
the
baby's
thing-
arm with the name.
I know, but the thing is that there is something that I have an idea of, but it's not. I already have it. You see, I already have it, and it's a part of this.
But it's not complete until those two marry each other.
Something. I'm just curious to know.
Interesting. But I can see in your face that you see exactly like
Yeah.
he's dead on.
Oh God. Yes. I
But
mean,
it's an item.
there is an item.
Yeah, it's
but,
not. It's not like a.
But it's not something that there. It actually could be part of what I'm going to do, and
Interesting.
But the one has to do with the other. So
Very
you don't take the
interesting.
baby home
right,
just to take the baby home.
right.
So, like the push present, as an example,
Push present.
you take that with the baby.
Yes.
Because that's the good luck charm
Well,
for it.
that's what I'm saying. I believe this is my good luck charm, and I have it. Okay, so
but,
you have to.
but that good luck charm has to go with you with what
But it
is
does.
being delivered.
Oh, it does?
Oh, with something that's being delivered.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to marry.
Okay.
Interesting.
I will let you know.
Does that make sense?
Of course.
Yes.
So if you have it and you have it hanging on the wall, you have it in your drawer, wherever it is, you have it in, you know, I even put Monica's stone in my pants and in my shorts now. But she said it gives. It's,
Yes.
Right.
So whatever it is,
Okay.
when that's delivered, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Let's say it's in your cupboard in your drawer.
Okay.
Okay, and you have this item, but something's being delivered to you. You're getting it.
Okay.
Put them together.
All right.
Because the strength of what this item is, which is probably what you've been wishing and hoping and making sure that I'm gonna hang on to this until this happens. I want this. This is the way it's gonna go. When this is being delivered to you, put them together.
I'm so curious to know.
When you put them together, the strength of what these two things are gonna marry each other is gonna be that explosive that is unexpected for you.
Thank you.
Because one could not have brought you the other,
Okay.
and the other is coming, but it needs.
Needs that, like it completes.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Amazing. Oh my God, Carney, we could sit here and talk to you all day long, all night long.
love-
Why,
dead.
we're not going to do that?
But we can't.
What a great way to
Oh my
end it.
God, you have
Oh,
just been undressed by Paul and Patrick. How do you feel?
I loved it. Strip it, baby. Get me naked with you both. Ew. What the fuck did I just say?
That's hot. That's
No, it's
hot.
not.
Yes, it is.
I
on
love
that note, I want to remind everyone to rate, review, subscribe, post comments.
Wake up your dead grandmother and get on this bandwagon already. I'm tired of having to beg. Let's go. Share.
I can't even stand up because my pants are actually undone.
Oh, she
Oh,
was
yeah.
undressed by
Undressed.
Paul and Patrick. Bye, bitches.
bitches.
Carney, thank you for coming. We love you.
Thanks for having
See
me.
ya.
And I
the
can't
next
wait
ep-
to try that fucking cheesecake.
Yay!
tonight.
I love you both.
See you on the next episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrick and Little Snow White 90210.
Bye, bitches.
This podcast is brought to you by Herdat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silicula. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music by Digital Camo. Artwork by Dominique Demetz. And hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.